box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Puppy dog, bounce it in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. You a good little puppy, you don't live on the street. You don't want no money, you want something to eat. Got your own water bowl, you don't need my drink. Take a shit and walk off like your shit don't stink. You your own boss, you don't need no leash. All your shots up to date, you ain't got no fleas. Bounce it puppy like you're trying to get free. Bounce it little puppy, bounce it for me. You can hang with your girls or you can chill with a treat. I can leave you in your cage and you won't even pee. You can fetch a ball, but you ain't fetch it for free. You can chill in the house, but you love when we leave. You a good puppy, you ain't sassy. You don't lick me in the face, that's nasty. Said you a good puppy, you ain't sassy. And you don't lick me in the face, that's nasty. Hey, puppy dog, bounce it in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Puppy dog, bounce it in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Hello, chat room. What's happening? Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. Exit, you're first. Let no one take that away from you. Hope you're okay? Well, I think I've been pretty okay lately. Comparatively. Hello, Chad. Hello, Exit. Hello, Sea-Toad. Hello, Zoe Rigatoni. Crazy Vampire, welcome. Your first gym stream. I hope I am of quality as well. ZXC and Terraven and, by extension, Vera. How y'all doing today? How you feeling? Managed to get back-to-back glitched crown C-section mom's knife rock bottom runs? Wow, I hope that's in my future today. It's Jom, it's me. Burnt_Jom_. It's true. Busy weekend? Good things, I hope. Me. Over here real quick. Yeah. Let me get my monster energy drink. Because I am low energy today. And I would like to be a high energy poison type. I do not like Monster that much. How was last stream? I slept through it. It was good. We finished up those Jacob and Esau characters. It was real nice. Had to actually use Charge Bunny. Charge Bunny's great. She has me trapped in a hot car in summer. There's AC, I'm sure. Chris Barnes, welcome. Plaz, Soviet, how y'all doing? Hi, Zoe. Hi, how are you? I arrived in Canada for my exchange semester this week, and I'm finally in the same time zone as you? Really? So it's possible that a rat just drove by you with Terraven trapped in the trunk, and you would never even know. I'm on the Minecraft server right now. The Minecraft server is progressing wonderfully. I just got my Elytra finally. Kylie, I imagine, is either on now or will be on very soon. I'm sure she'll be thrilled to play with you. Vampire, that's awesome. That was the banging trunk I went by. Have you been to Canada before? Is this a first for you? Are you excited? A little coffee today. I'm gonna mute when I try to cough. Do you like my home? It is very lovely. As always. You're bunking with Kate, huh? Figured I need a lot of wheat for my basement? What you do in your basement? Oh, probably in Minecraft. You're exhausted and tired? I'm a little low energy today, Plaz. It's alright. We shall build one another up. Raise each other up, a rising tide, etc. Toxic to Todd, welcome, hi. How you, boo-boo? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to more Isaac. More Isaac. We're getting there. Mud and wheat is surprisingly useful. Are you talking about IRL? Where do you live? Mud? Let me get my wires all set up. I think I'm... Depends who's asking. No, don't dox yourself. Yeah, last stream we finished up J&E. Working on that 60 win streak. We unlocked Lost last week. We still have plenty of tainted characters to go and unlock, but we've gotten some of the important stuff. I'm thinking it might be time for one of the hard characters to make their first appearance today. We'll see. I think I want to warm up with just regular Isaac, though. Go and get that D Infinity that I've been missing these last several days. Might go and do some Laz. Might go and get that Pandora's box finally. Let's see. Base, welcome. How you doing? We gotta bring each other up, Jim and chat. Jim and chat. Times are hard. Things are scary. Y'all are good people and have a nice place I love to come to as a way to recharge. Thanks for being great. I give all my credit to my chat. Thank you, chat, for being a great place. I was just talking to Micro in the Minecraft server about exactly that. Just I feel incredibly lucky. It's just like coming up on 5 years of getting to hang out with all y'all. Almost told class that my favorite streamer is this guy called Jim. Did it come up, or did you just walk into the room and shout it? I love Jim! Sure. I did get, I was talking to one of my coworkers, who recently transferred to a different location, but, like, came back, visited last night. And he was talking about, like, yeah, no, my buddy here was telling me that you stream and stuff. Yeah, I used to do that for a little while. Played some Call of Duty. I started to get some traction. I got some followers and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. Twitch is like, it's a super cool way to just connect with people because everyone's just desperately lonely in the modern world. What's your name? And he told me his name. He's like, what's yours? And I'm like, Jim. He's like, no, your account name. I'm like, Jim. With a B. B's silent. And that's why I changed my name, so I could flex on people like that who know about Twitch and are just like, oh. he was just like, oh. Well, I was going to brag about having like a couple followers and stuff, but I'm like, yeah, I'll drop you a raid. If you ever get on, like, let me know. I got you, homie. Like, I'm usually good for like 50 people for a raid. Been a little quieter since the name changed. Chat's a little quieter. The viewership is down a little bit, but you know, not that big a deal. I never want to sound like a dick, like, oh, you have 3 viewers, how quaint. Like, that's not the point, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm proud of what I've built. I'm happy that all y'all are so good to me and good to each other. Teacher said he was going to pick someone randomly to do introduction actions first, then proceeded to spend 5 minutes by cutting the class in half just to say, never mind, we don't do that here. The bait and switch. Lovely. I like that, teacher. Thank you, TC Toad. Feel free to just yell indiscriminately throughout the stream. I am going to play The Binding of Isaac. Weirdo, welcome. How you doing? Happy Monday to you. Welcome to an empty room. Welcome to Isaac Delirium by way of chest through Hush and Mega Satan. That is the plan. Should be nice and comfy, but I would like this D-Infinity. Yeah, I guess we'll start with a headless baby, sure. Why not? I know that game. I'm playing it right now. Neat. He literally said, just tell us your favorite Twitch streamer if you want, just randomly? That sounds like the perfect opportunity to show my content. Obviously, you have my permission next time. I like jumper cables. Probably gives us another reroll for the boss. Should it be something we want to reroll. We'll just enjoy our incidental value from the headless baby until then. Seems good. That's why I was actually going to do it. I joke, but none of you need a reason to go around and shout out my stream all the time. No, I'm self-conscious about being full of myself all of a sudden. No. Catch you later. Hello. Hello, Kate. The lifetime #1 gym chatter. How you? Good to see you. Just talking about you sharing a Minecraft house with Zoe. How lovely that is. Didn't even know you two were bunking together. Neat. I sure would like an extra health in case we get a health for the boss item. Ah, well. That's fine. And now I think that means I'm supposed to use this bomb to unlock that gold chest down here. Kate, you're very smiley today. I'm glad you're in high spirits. Happy Monday. Or Tuesday? Is it almost Tuesday? Ooh. This, gotta say, pretty fine start. See if we can get Monster to hop into a giant pile of blood. Seems good. Seems great. When Headless Baby puts in work, it puts in work. Tears up? Yeah. Oh, a mighty fine start. How's it going, Slim Jim? I'm not feeling that slim. I've been putting on a little weight lately. Hello, Liam. What's happening? I am doing well. I hope you are as well. We're doing some regular Isaac to start out our Isaac stream today. Isaac. We're going on unlocking a spin down dice. I said I was a little tired, but I am in high spirits. Especially having a stapler to one-shot flies. Seems good. Could be nice. Golden Razor giving 5 coins on pickup, and then Evil Eye being another just fine item. Not gonna argue that. It's gonna be a good day. I'm thinking maybe Tainted Jacob greedier later, maybe Lost greedier later, maybe get some hard stuff done, maybe get that first death out of the way so I can be free of Deathless Dead God for the rest of my life. Yeah, I think he exploded a little too high to hit the secret room if it happened to be there. Not sure. Can you play Team Aggie? Maybe. Wouldn't mind going and getting belly jelly. Maybe a little hypercoagulation action, huh? What are their good unlocks? Belly jelly is good. What other good unlocks does Tainted Maggie even have? Yuck Heart? No, that's just Maggie Mother. Reverse Lovers? We got Reverse Lovers. We did that. Death Certificate? True. We will be playing Tainted Maggie eventually so we can get Death Certificate. You're not wrong. Kylie, by the way. Claps in chat for Smiley Kylie B, who just got her second Dead God last night. Last achievement she needed before Dead God? Plum Flute. She just never ever spared Plum. Oh, Mother's Kiss is good. You're right. But Kylie, too, is free of Isaac for a little bit. Infinity God is in her future. She denies it. Just the same way she denied getting her second Dead God, but here we are. Alright, Gurglings have cooperated. A little bit. There we go. There we go. Nice and comfy. Bit of a bummer, but Mom's heals Elges. True combo. I deny it. It's all crafting mines. Kylie does yearn for the mines. Are you on the Minecraft server right now? Are you playing with Zoe? Maybe when we get D6 up, maybe I'll head back to that curse room. I'll think about it. I am looking forward to playing other things. I am. Been playing Spelunky the last couple days, gotta say. Oh, Exy, thank you for the large dino dance. How lovely. There you go. Come on, stand in the blood. Good enough. Wait, when did you add a B to the end of your name? She's always had it, actually. She made a comment that I ignored when I was doing the big gym reveal stream that I was just copying her. And she's been mad at me about it ever since. She has been Smiley Kylie B, actually. Insane foreshadowing years in advance. She knew long before I did. Just gonna take acid, baby. That seems fine. Seems pretty decent to get this conjoined business when we already had damage up and tears up, right? So we're not losing much. Gonna pop back down here. Even if it's the wrong path, that's fine. Conjoined also pretty good with this whole Evil Eye business, huh? I'm 638, 640. Let's go, Meow Meow. What are you missing? He married me. I just took your last name. Yeah. We'll pop a Sun card here. I could just Elgis and to save half a heart walking out. I think I'm good. One is Marathon and one is Dead God. I think you did mention that the other day. Just Marathon left. So all you have to do every day is play Isaac for about 30 seconds. Just long enough to boot up the game, right? It feels good. I have to imagine. Hope we can get a bomb in this shop or elsewhere. Yeah. This run is going to be a little cluttered, a little messy. Very worth it. Buying the bomb in case we get the angel fight. Oh, Marathon is the 5 streak. It's dedication that's the 31 dailies. True. You're right. Well, then I hope you I hope you've daily streaked well. I hope you're close. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a section in the official Isaac Discord. Yeah, that's actually not gonna hurt me. In the official Isaac Discord, that like you can talk about the daily and you can see what it is in case you're like afraid of dying and losing whatever streak you got. If that's a thing you concern yourself with, yeah. I don't want to be too close to Mega Fatty. Champion Mega Fatty's shots are a little unpredictable at times. Do we care about this booster pack? Well, this is a sign. We'll just take the Magic 8 Ball. Odds are not good I'm going to be able to get, even with jumper cables, enough to recharge the D6. I say that, and I'm kind of immediately regretting it, because I get the feeling we're going to have enough jumper cables recharge, as long as there's enemies in the next room. Yeah. Shouldn't have taken the Magic 8 Ball, should have re-rolled it into anything else. I guess the shot speed's fine. At least we didn't take perfection, so in case I just take a dumb hit here, we can just go and snag it on the way back through. Okay. Roller coaster of emotion, not punished. Pretty neat. Yeah, we just use this to a club since I got my Elja's rune kicking along back in the boss room. Kicking around. You're on a 4 out of 5 streak right now for your dailies? So this is it. You're gonna be dead goddin', huh? If so, congratulations. I believe you said this is your first, right? First one's always the toughest. Yeah, whatever. Traded a bomb for a coin. Oh, another 2 of spades, 2 of clubs, ace of diamonds. Wasting precious seconds getting to Hush. And for what?
Ace of diamonds.
4 coins? Played the whole fight without Broken Modem. Broken Modem's so good. Broken Modem... We had some horrible Hush fight earlier this week. Or last week, rather, right? The Broken Modem kind of saved the entire day. Well, so much for perfection. Couldn't quite tell the blood creep on the ground from my headless baby. My headless baby's blood creep. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. The fact we got perfection at all means I'm probably playing okay today. Oh, you need to find Broken Modem. Right, because you like just unlocked it. No, because you haven't... Because you're just in the process of unlocking it. Right. Broken Modem is the marathon. He's transgender modem? You call it a fixed modem? Could maybe use the sacrifice room. I'm hoping we wind up with some, like, decent pills at some point from this acid baby. Marathon is cracked crown. I just don't know anything. I don't know anything at all. Dedication is Horf. And then playing 7 dailies total is Broken Modem, right? Winning 7 dailies total. I swear I'm very well versed in Isaac achievements. Decent chance. Yeah. We're just gonna use the Elja's rune here. Maybe if we get a blood bag, it's not a long walk down to the sacrifice room, right? Just to make sure that I get the thingy. Angel key. Wait, I'm wrong? The 31 dailies is definitely for sure Horf pills. The marathon, I think you are right. 5 daily wins in a row. Like 5 played daily wins in a row. Is Broken Modem. If that's what you're saying, then you're right. I thought that's what you're saying. Maybe we're both wrong. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, so you should have Broken Modem available now. It is definitely a benefit to these files that I've been doing the last couple years, starting off with Broken Modem and Cracked Crown, because they're both like... Cracked Crown is a top tier, top 20, maybe top 10 trinket all the time. And Broken Modem is like one of the very best shop items. Even if it does hit you every now and then, but I talked endlessly about that last week. We're not gonna go back over it. Cool. I already have Headless Baby. Aquarius is better, but I don't think we need it. We need Finger. Not super inspiring items, but at least PhD is going to work well with,
Puberty.
Acid Baby, I guess. Could be worse. I will not be taking Car Battery here. Will be taking Spider-Man. I love me a Spider-Man. Car Battery is not great with D6, because you don't get to see the items you're re-rolling. Because it re-rolls twice automatically. So it can, like, delete Secret Room things out of your pool that you want, or Angel Room items that you haven't seen yet. If you're looking for one thing, and because we're doing Delirium, we are looking for one thing. It's an art key. I'm just resetting for it. Usually when it comes to, like, one item, for Broken Modem, it's a shop item, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. But if I only have, like, a couple items left for a Dead God, usually I'll, just do, like, a greed mode game break, regular greed. But if you want to just go and play the game is fun. You should do that. Take a birth throw. That already getting massive spider value from a mechanical spider. Hopefully this is our Angel Room. This is the file of missing 70% angels. Reset it for a while, for 2 hours for a run of Glitch Crown. I hope you played it afterwards. Glitch Crown is just the best item. Man, it would be a heartbreaker if I missed the Angel Room again because I take one more damage somewhere. That was just kind of sloppy positioning in that room on my part. I mean, we've seen a bunch of items. We just haven't gotten an Angel Room yet. I think the run would have been a little stronger by now, but alas. Would have been nice to keep Perfection with Evil Eye. And that was the visual clutter I was talking about, that I couldn't even see that shot. Ah well, whatever. Spaceman, hello! Recently missed a 98% Angel in the run after I got a 1% Devil. Does that mean you're incredibly lucky? Incredibly unlucky? Just a contrarian? Spaceman! Congratulations on your VIP! Yo boy got a raise today? Get it. A raise and a VIP on the same day. What a beautiful Monday. Congratulations, Spaceman. Enjoy your VIP for the next, like, month. Very, very cool. Back to resetting. Godspeed. Hope you get your modem. Who cares about the money? Diamonds are a spaceman's best friend. Congrats, spaceman. Thank Fishion for that, I believe. I'm hoping for a secret room, but I guess I wasn't really paying that much attention. Try to keep the birth row. There's still a decent chance we get boss rush. Yes, pet indeed. Was the raise something you had to fight for, or did you just get it for your... for being outstanding in your field? Like a good cow? I'm not calling you a cow like cows stand in fields, you know? Just ask for it? Wonderful. Sometimes you do just get the things you ask for in life. It's quite nice when it happens. I mean, we don't have anything else we're kicking around, right? Might as well. Might as well. I was hoping for an Angel Room teleport, then we just purposely take damage, but was not to be. And yeah, since we already have boss rush, the only time thing here is hush. This is all fine. At least we have enough damage to one-shot the spiders, right? I don't know if I should do Azazel for how easy he is, T. Judas for the money, or Tainted Eyes for the items. When I'm looking for a specific item, it's usually Tainted Isaac all the way. If I'm trying to get like a specific challenge done, I usually go for Azazel, but if I want a couple items, especially for Dead God, it's Tainted Isaac, right? Well, and part of that is just because I really like the character. There we go. Been very careful about Abel pushing my bombs around. Cool. Well, we're back with Soul Heart Protection for our red hearts. So we probably have the next floor angel room locked up at least. If we miss this one. Or if I just, walk into Teratomas. Base Isaac is really not a challenging character most of the time. We just ain't getting it. Verp is what? Puberty? Have I taken a pill since that puberty pill? Because I think we picked up a telepills, but I didn't take it, right? I admit I'm being kind of sloppy here. If it's puberty, that's fine, right?
Puberty.
That's cool. Also got death certificate and TM trainer from... Oh, okay, cool. You got death certificate and TM trainer from said TM trainer? Cool. Like, TM trainer gave you a death certificate? Was it repeatable? Because that'd be wild, although it would make the run take absolutely forever. And if you have infinite death certificates, can you soft lock yourself with it when you run out of items to pick up? If you were to just go to that room an infinite number of times, would you eventually not be able to get out? Like the most self-inflicted soft lock of all time. I can use the bomb there, just get one of the rocks out of the way, for in case he heads back down there, right? With Conjoined, we do have the luxury of standing diagonally, so he just can't hit me if I don't want him to. Oh my god, dude. Just give me the 11% angel, what do you think? Take a pentagram. I'm playing bad, man. I was stupid, so I just said TM trainer again. Oh. Wait, so you got double glitch crown to glitch crown stack? I still want to learn from this. Yeah, the damage up helps a lot. We still can't quite one-shot spiders. It's okay. We have free battery if we want it. Not a very good run. Could be worse. Sure hope I get the Mega Satan key. Because if I don't, we don't really have a backup plan. It's far too late to go Mother. Well, alright. There's another heart container. That's nice.
Puberty.
That's very nice.
Balls of steel.
Cool. So we're getting an angel room here. Almost for sure. I guess I've just been taking random hits today. I don't know. Cool, cool, cool. We could overcharge the D6. No. Sure. Spend my money while I got it. I don't think I really want to waste a bunch of time with the beggar there. Tears up, nice. It's just a max. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Cool. I think we've talked about it before. Is Buddy in a Box the best follower? It's the only follower that can occasionally hit you for no reason sometimes, I believe. But the ceiling on it, the fact that it can just give random Eye of Greed or Lost Contact or... Fruitcake. It can be fruitcake, right? I think it's quite good. Yo, Fetris, what up? Happy Monday, welcome. Yeah, Hushy's fine since we're going Hush especially. think we need... We don't need to find the... anything else on this floor. Not super dire, we find the secret room. Incubus takes the cake unless that's cheating. I forget Incubus is a follower. Technically, yes, it obviously is due to the box of friends. But Incubus is like... is just you, and you're the best, Ivy. Ivy Ori, it was a pleasure commentating you the other day. I am sad bingo did not go your way, but I was happy to get to watch you play the video game. I played a little bit of Spelunky on Sunday morning in honor of ZS Roach's first annual ZS Roach Invitational. Can you commentate me? Yeah, play Spelunky in the Discord later. Roach will have the pain of 1,000 suns for putting Kill Olmec in the chain bingo grouping. Hardly seemed fair, you're not wrong. Ooh, should I take Holy Light? Yes. Yes, I should take Holy Light. Could have perthroughed it, could have just re-rolled it. Could have looked for something a little better, because I had looks at 4 more items. However, Holy Light is quite good. Especially since we have so much garbage flying on the screen all the time. Yeah, Ivy, are you proud of me? I completed 2 runs I've never actually completed to submit. I put up a no TP eggplant and a no TP duo.
The Hierophant.
Be impressed. Like me. I've never played Spelunky. It's a really good time. It is. GG, thank you. Yeah, my no TP duo was like 11 minutes or something stupid. My no TP eggplant was like 8 something. I felt good about that. For not being a speedrun, I think it was pretty good. And I had a sub 5 low jungle temple this morning that I was also playing. That I threw because it occurred to me as I got to Tiamat, like, wait, I don't think I've tried quad cook in like 2 years. So I tried it and it did not. What can you do? Yeah, not gonna use the... Ooh. I would love to take homing. It's just so incredibly good with conjoined. Much higher possible value off of the D6. Little RP creator that we have here.
Tears up.
But yeah, my quad cook was carry a bomb, throw a bomb,
Tears up.
throw 1 more bomb. Both bombs that I threw sail right past Tiamat's head, then I drop a 3rd at my feet, and I don't really know why, and I'm like... Whipper to death. Died instantly. Game's hard. Game's hard, and... I've said in the past that the least fun I've had playing Spelunky was speedrunning it. That's not entirely true. It is fun just, like... I don't know, having something to compare your past self to in a lot of different metrics, with the number of runs you can do as a runner, you know? I think I'm supposed to take this mystery gift into a secret room. I don't want to spend too long on it, because if we get a Curse of the Lost, we might just miss Hush, and I'll be very sad. I don't know, but Spelunky is a very good time, and I recommend anyone who hasn't tried it, I recommend you try it. I really do. It's very hard, but not in, like, a truly unapproachable way, like... I've heard people categorize it as a rage game, and I truly do not believe it is. Spelunky's the kind of game that, like... So much of what happens to you, you can learn from it and then stop it from happening next time. Or at the very least, when it happens 3 or 4 more times, be like, okay, well, I'm learning more of what I could have done in that situation, you know? I think it's pretty neat. For those that missed it, this Saturday over at my pal ZS Roach's channel, I commentated a Spelunky event. It was very good and fun. Boy, I'd love it if he drops Team Cell here, huh? Awesome. That's super awesome. So yeah, we are gonna put our our timer in jeopardy just a bit here by running back and forth 3 times. Combination of quick reaction and learned behaviors for optimal outcomes. It's just the perfect platformer. It really is. Literally infinite replayability. I came back to it after a good long time of not really playing it. Like, I played the daily every now and then. Neat. And I can't say I haven't missed a step, because I've missed a couple, but, it just, even after 2,200 hours that I have in it, like, it just felt good to go back and play it, you know? Watching the top 10 reminded how unbelievably outclassed I am. Really, unless you get to a certain point on the Moss ranking leaderboard or whatever, you're competing against yourself, right? Well, that was easy. I guess we still take D6 into this boss room in case we get an angel fight, huh? And then hopefully we don't get screwed with mapping on the next floor, so we can still go hush. I meant to take consolation prize, but the fact that there was a rock there threw me off. I guess I gotta reroll that for like a syringe or something more interesting. Pajamas was not it, but that's fine. Simplicity has never been higher? What? Yeah, we only have 3 minutes to get to the floor. As long as I don't go the wrong way several times, I think Holy Light was enough to make this, like, guaranteed to go pretty fast. But we don't want to see a bunch of rooms like this, and we don't want to see a bunch of rooms with hands. If we see those, then we may be in some trouble. And just like that, here's the first incorrect path. About 2.5 minutes to get to the mom fight. Watching Isaac streamers has helped me enjoy it again for the same reason. Just like, it is cool watching people. When you see people doing cool stuff in a game you know well, you're like, I can do some of that cool stuff. I want to go back and do that. And playing Spelunky, I could do some of that cool stuff. Like, I'm still nice with it with the arrow whips. This is like the worst case scenario here. Getting a boss that is designed to waste your time. I think I do still want the Forever Alone. Get a Beelzebub charge. And just a bunch of hosts. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Okay, that's good. We do not have time for those chests. We might have time for those chests, but as of right now, as far as I know, we don't have time for those chests. Another room with a bunch of spiders. I'm starting to get frustrated. It's all okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, come on. Stops excuses seeing what is possible. Yeah, I mean, I recognize as a Spelunky player. I recognize I'm a very good casual player. I recognize I'm not a great speedrunner. But that doesn't mean I couldn't be a great speedrunner, you know? That doesn't mean I can't just, like, improve on things I've done in the past. Speaking of which, HD. I DM'd it to you, but I'm more than happy to say it in public. Your round 2 or round 4 finals performance. What was it for Chain Duat? Or was it just Duat percent? You catching up with that teleporter was one of the greatest gaming moments I've ever seen. Probably not the strongest item, but it's the safest item. We already have the R key, you know. Just Duat percent, yeah. Your teleporter performance was incredible. For anyone who wants to go, man, come on. Anyone who is interested in going to Roach's channel to see what I'm talking about, it is worth your time. We're just gonna do that. Just gonna do that. I was hoping to actually not see items in here. Want a little extra cash just for another blind shop item. Those blind treasure items could have been not wonderful. The FS is great for this brand new meat man. Yeah, of course. I almost just mashed this R key forgetting I dropped potato peeler. That would have been sad. Greenhouse Gaming! Wish granted. Hello, Greenie. What's happening? Welcome to the stream. We are just getting started here in today's Isaac. It's like a 3-stream combo. I think the last 3 times I've streamed, I've gotten a Greenhouse Gaming raid. How delightful. Mods, can we get a shout out for Greenhouse Gaming? I know I say it regularly, but if you're not following Greenie... Why? Greenhouse Gooners? That's not what you call them, is it? You're a great one to send the peeps to? How lovely. You're so lovely. Yeah, please follow Greenie. Mods, ready? Mods awake? ZX, are you here? Whatever. Shout out. Greenhouse. Give it. Chat, click on the heart! Click, 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 click. Serene Princess, welcome on in. Nemesis, welcome back. I'm Jim, formerly Poison type, also an Isaac player. Also a Lego enjoyer. We're here smack dab in the middle of a several-month-long challenge to beat the Binding of Isaac without dying. And be the first one ever to do it. Unmodded. Because, you know, VicFist already did this challenge. I started it, though. I was the first one to try this. Credit me. I'm unapologetically shameless, both at the same time. I support this. Drop a follow if you like it here. My numbers have been... My follower numbers have been hemorrhaging ever since I changed my name and people no longer recognize me and just go and be like, who's that? You? I don't remember following them. So a follow would mean a lot. And if you don't, that's fine too. Just watch Greenie instead. She is... You know she's worth your time if you're here. You were definitely the first I saw do this madness. Mm-hmm. Yep. And this file is looking good so far. Oh, I guess we could just move Hutchie over. Yeah, go sit there. This file's looking good. We have Ultra Hard done. We have Delete This done. We have Back Asswards done. We have Bloody Mary done. We have April's Fool done. We have Speed done. We have all the nasty challenges done. We have Lost unlocked, and we have Delirium done, which is nice. I have Jacob and Esau done. We've made some progress. The worst is yet to come with Tainted Lost, etc. And Tainted Keeper and Tainted Jacob. But so far, so good. It's fun to pick on Greenie. She reacts well. I don't disagree. Yeah, Curse the Blind screwed this up for me, but what can you do? The rest of us apologize for you. It's a good thing to be known for, isn't it, Nemesis? This one's gonna be comfy. We're gonna finish up all of the marks except for Greed on this run actually, because we're going straight back into Mother afterwards. I guess we can just take these. Now that we're not blind. And I'm probably just gonna take that money equals power, right? Yeah, that's the strongest item by far here, I think. We, re-rolled a mystery gift in Depths 2 into this Glitch Crown, so it's just kind of GG. Glitch Crown got us, the R key, and now it's just a matter of, tapping it in. Just a light jaunt through Mega Satan and Delirium after we finish up Blue Baby. So sad they got rid of my pause buffer for Glitch Crown. Does it make you feel better that they did it in the funniest way possible? So for anyone trying to use the pause buffer, it just goes crazy. Have you seen that, chat? Next time we get a pedestal, I'll show you. As someone who's never been terribly interested in pause buffering and just YOLOs have all his Glitch Crowns, like, it does not affect me at all. But I do understand those that relied on that. It's very, very funny if you've never seen it. And yeah, we'll definitely be seeing some Glitch Crown rolling in a couple of rooms here as we defeat Isaac and move on to Isaac, but blue. All the Glitch Crown pedestals I wait for when I've got an insane run, and honestly, I'll take that. Honestly, I'll take that. I have botched an R key pickup exactly one time on stream. Was it during the Dead God speedrun? I seem to remember it was on like a time where I had 0 sleep. So it may have been that. Necro 2 is still no broken modem. Simply get a Genesis. You've been to a bunch of shops, haven't you? But yeah, when it happens, it's just like, well, skill issue. I always say it's because I played so much the slots in Celadon City and Pokemon Red and Blue as a kid. I think people think I'm joking. I mean it. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen it, back in the before times, before I think it was the latest patch, right? When you went to pick up an item with a glitched crown, you could just stand directly over it and pause, and that item would freeze, then you could see which one you're about to walk down and get. Now when you pause, though, you see gently in the background that they start flying through the items as fast as possible. It's very funny. I'll take Ghost Pepper here. Do we have Flat Stone unlocked yet? Parasitoid is by far the more powerful item, but I want to make sure we get the Flat Stone unlocked. And this makes homing worse if we find it, but having our conjoined shots all together is kind of busted. I'm just gonna pair through this too. There's nothing I super need in there. That's pretty good. Yes, we are now doing more damage than is really necessary. I do love Rocket in a Jar. Oh, I missed it. Pluto made me miss that one, which is a fine excuse, I think. I was going for the dead cat, hoping we could get guffed at a certain point. But that is okay. Yeah, with the starting room items we just got there, we no longer need anything in the whole world. Everything is just going to melt before us. Especially with Ghost Pepper, huh? And we have PhD and Acid Baby dropping us Luck Up pills and Burp pills. Super simple, huh? Yo, Archie run? Yeah. Got us a Glitch Crown and the rest is history. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded not getting the Archie until after we already got to Void. But I wasn't going to pass it up, just because it showed up a little earlier than I would have liked, you know? That D10 was a mistake, should have been a dead cat, but as long as we don't find any more guppy items, it won't really matter. And even if we do, it won't really matter. Nothing matters. Could do one more room, right? Unfortunately, we have yet another run where we have like a bunch of... an easy setup for finding a bunch of pills and still no gulps. Sure would like a gulp pill. No broken mode in time to reset. Tragic. Started playing without mods. It kind of feels freeing. Did you... Are you an EIDer? External item description? Because I've always said no shade to one of them loud runs. No shade to anyone who used ZID or any other quality of life mods, but I do feel as though they're a bit of a crutch. And they discourage you from what I think is the best part of being a new Isaac player, which is, like, learning stuff as you go. You know. I mean, if you watch enough Isaac content, you're going to just see stuff, you know? But... Connecting to chat. Am I disconnected? Am I gone? No, I'm good. Hi. Been doing that. My internet went down for, like, 10 minutes before the stream started, too. I think that's because Kylie was vacuuming. And our modem, like a small dog, is afraid of the vacuum. You say that, yet you dislike TM Trainer? In Deathless, I sure do. If every item in Isaac was random and could kill you instantly, I don't think I'd be doing a Deathless challenge. Bad Omen, was it? I'll drink some milk. Hello, Miss Mellon. How you doing? Ah, rat indeed. Got us a D20. That'll be helpful for future greed runs. How are you, Jim? That's how I read when people type the silent B capital. I'm doing good. We're starting things off, kicking things off with an R key run here in the Binding of Isaac. Feels good. Jimba, as you must. We got to raid my pal Caleb D the other day, who was not winning his video game. Someone was like, hey, yo, Caleb, it's me, Poison Type. He's like, great. Good to have you, Jim B. And I'm like, That'll happen sometimes. Yeah, spin down dice is the one thing I really do like EID for. Because it's a knowledge check that kind of does go above and beyond in a way that's like, okay, dude. I can see a knee? Ooh, that's a good posture check. Thank you, Plaz. That one did feel good. I still got my legs up. I'm still... My posture's not great, but just straighten out for a second. Let me move this mic a little bit. Let me get my life together. Dangerously close to showing off my feet. This is the internet. I gotta be careful with that. What that one Reddit post is for. Yup. Northern Lion spin down dice guide. Yup. I've probably visited that site more than I've checked my email in the last, like, 5 years. All reliable indeed. Finally getting a speed up. We rerolled a belt in, like, Caves 1 or something, but we've been on default speed the entire run. Feels good to have one, you know? Oh, and maybe with the R key. Maybe with the R key we'll get a gulp pill after all, huh? And then this charge baby will pair well with a placebo. There's a chance we've already missed placebo and we just don't know it. Well, we haven't missed it, but there's a chance we've missed it in the shop because of that, Curse the Blind Hush floor, but it could be a secret item still. We shall see. Pretty good, pretty good. Got new earbuds last week. Where am I getting next? And they're excellent. That's where I'm getting the next. Nice. I'm gonna do a Raycon like ad in my chat. Hi there. Just did T lost a mother. I think that Book of the Dead is more universal than Book of Shadows on him. If you're playing on the latest PC patch, Book of Shadows is no longer a thing. So I think it's pretty comfortable that Book of the Dead is the strongest item on that character now. I think. It's busted. And one of the few, like, good defensive options he's got left. Take just a damage up, huh? Spent about an hour and still no broken modem. Try and pretend you're enjoying the game you're playing. I find that helps me if I'm just, like, trying to do one thing and it's not working. Like, sure, you want it for the big fancy achievement at the end, but also, you like the Binding of Isaac, and if you just play it, your modem will come in time. You're not stupid. Our damage is low enough that I think Blood Clot, like, will make a light difference, right? A little small difference. I love a run. Is there anything we should be doing? Like, looking for clearing rooms for? I don't think so. Only thing I can think of is gulp pills. We don't already have this R key. I'd probably snag that sharp plug. As is, eye drops is just the take. Pretty surprised that sometimes T-Lost unlocks have more people than Larynx, for example. True. I think a lot of people, like, who want the rush of the challenge. I guess it makes sense to me that, like, Tainted Samson's pretty cool, but a lot of people don't care for him, myself included, compared to the other characters. I think of, like, Lovable Man, who, like, rushed to Tainted Lost to unlock Tainted Lost to play a lot of Tainted Lost. I imagine there are some people who are like, oh, this is the hardest thing, and then go do the hardest thing. And then, like, fall off Isaac for a while before they go and do comparatively simple stuff, you know? My English is bad? I think I'm translating well in my mind. I think I know what you mean. Oh, do we have little Eye of Belial tears from our buddy? I didn't even notice. Cute. Yep, pretty cozy little delirium fight here. Yeah, get that damage in while he's on his main form. Perfect. Yeah, the I'm Drowsy paired with Ghost Pepper is just like GG. Even some of the unfair patterns, like there's very few that could actually hit me if I'm paying attention here. That's one of them. Oh, never mind. He changed back before the shockwave effect happened. And I think I just walked into a shot there because my eyes are glazing over. That's fine. But I just noticed the Yuri friendly tag. What do we do around here? Either become better at Isaac or the last Delirium update really made it easier. It is far less likely you're going to get telefrag. Absolutely, yes, that's a thing. Cool, we did it. Zoe, yes, Zoe? Yes, Zoe, what can I do for you, Zoe? What's happening, Zoe? How you, Zoe? The stream is Yuri friendly. I'd love to share that in a week from today. I get to move into my partner. Get it. Congratulations, Ella. Has this been a long time coming, from the sounds of things? From the phrasing? I hope it is everything you want it to be. I guess we just take your listen. Your listen pairs well with Pluto, huh? Yeah, you could have 1 point. Also think that T. Samson's Berserk should have been a pocket active timer cooldown, like Dark Arts, like the Berserk item. I can see it. I think it's on theme with the character, that you don't have control over your rage. That makes sense to me. But, yeah. Like, kinda a long time coming? I hope it's lovely, I do. Snag another syringe here. Seems good. The speed up is very nice, too. I mean, I usually love an hourglass. I'm gonna take the hourglass, actually. I was going to talk myself into bird's eye, but I think hourglass is just nice, especially since we are doing white fire stuff, and you just never know with this game what's going to happen with it, right? So we took one makes you larger pill, but I think with our speed and with Pluto, I think we're still small enough where we can... Let's do it like this. Let's blow ourselves up several times in a row. There you go. Nothing. I'll take Soul. Seems good. Seems good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Are you there? Yeah, you're there. I just unplugged my headphones and plugged them back in. I think it just killed the sound for Isaac. 1 sec. Pardon the silence, chat. We got the silence. I could pull up the Sunken Log video again. Okay, we're back. We're back. Neat. Hello, Jim. Gonna omit the B so you don't get ping. Why? It was literally the perfect time. I just broke my game for a second. Hello, ZS Roach. Congratulations on the first annual ZS Roach Spelunky Invitational. I had a blast commentating with you and Mock. And any Spelunky enjoyers who missed it, the VOD is still up. I recommend popping by ZS Roach's channel and checking it out. But a hardware lag with a game remembers is playing Isaac, huh? What we got? Another speed up, pretty good Pluto. Learned yesterday Satanic Bible on alt path is great. If you use the flame to become lost, you can take the devil dealers for free. Yep. Yep. Not even with Satanic Bible. If you can get a Devil Room teleport, you can take something for free with the white fire. But yes, in particular with just with the white fire, it's fantastic. GG on your speedruns. You noticed that I am a Spelunky player once again. I was proud of it. We don't need that, but maybe we'll get a Libra eventually, huh? Oh, I guess I have, like, no health here, huh? Don't think it much matters. Cool. If I'd properly taken that dead cat earlier, one, I'd feel a little more safe on this run. And two... Whatever, it's fine. Two, we'd be guppy right now. I don't think it matters much. Yeah, I was talking about it a minute ago, how I did a little bit of Lunky, and I feel good about where I'm at. We'll take Voodoo Head, just a higher chance of getting that dead cat on the next floor, huh? Jim, Arc! That's... Get it, chat, Silent B. Hello, dogs making waffles. Hi, +2. +2 indeed. Oh, that's not super exciting, huh? Always a bad feeling when you take Voodoo Head and you just get, like, 2 completely blank curse rooms. Hopefully only get 1. Yeah, we're in good shape. We're in very good shape, actually. How gupped can one man be? I'm gonna take the collar just in case. And a goat head, why not? You know what I want to do today? What's the spiciest unlock left? Plenty. We have all of the miserable challenges done, all of them. But we haven't even unlocked Tainted Lost yet, so without a doubt, beyond question, that is going to be the difficult one. And then we have all of Tainted Jacob, all of Tainted Keeper. We have a little bit of Lost done, which is nice. But all of the tough characters are going to be ahead of us. Yeah, this seems fine, right? We literally don't even need anything else. Guess we just take the 9-volt to have it. What have we here? Super secret? Dude, it is so much easier. So much easier now that little Navi has a sound effect. Alright, I'm like, why do we have flight? I just got Guppy. What are you talking about? Just take the extra health. Why not? There's Guppy's tail again. I don't think I really want Brim. I don't care about any of these. I literally don't think I care about any of these. Belial's fine. I just straight up don't want those. Weird. Navi has a sound effect now? I missed it? You'll hear it. It's the little... It's going to be slowed for the rest of the game because of stopwatch. But it's cute. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Oh. We're no longer super loud. That's the Navi sound effect. So now that you walk into a room, you just get to hear things, and it makes a massive difference for me remembering that that item exists. Cool. Didn't mean to walk into that. Oh well. Oh, I guess I could even... Guess I got an hourglass there, too. I have Belial, my favorite devil item, by the way. I like it a lot. Yeah, just get right out of there. So we no longer have white fire. I like Black Candle here. Ooh, I like a Devil Room teleport. See what's in here early. Twisted Pair is the obvious take. I think I take that and Empty Vessel. Because that will get our health right back up.
Speed.
And we'll have time to find another soul heart or two before we do the escape sequence, right? Yeah, just... Uh-huh. I mean, Cricket's body is so good. But why not take Libra? Why wouldn't you take Libra in any given situation, huh? There we go. Oh man, and we actually got to use Acid Baby's damage? That's wild. Let's see, Huh. I think I take the mom's purse. I'm gonna take the worst item. Because there's a decent chance there's still pills we haven't seen, and if one is Gulp, I'm gonna feel really, really good. Besides, we're killing things fast enough. The Hourglass is really an afterthought, you know? move on. I didn't even check that pill. I think we've seen that one though. Yep. See if we can snag a little bit of extra health in here. Have we seen a yellow pill yet? Yeah. Yeah, we've seen yellow pills. I mean, I guess. We also don't really need the... We don't need anything. We don't need anything, so I'm just gonna keep the thing that makes the mother fight completely free. It makes every fight completely free. It makes everything completely free. All I'm missing is a cat. Could have maybe taken red key. Would that done anything for us? Would mean I no longer have my hopes up for finding a golf pill. That'd be nice. You feeling good this Monday, chat? I think probably today or Wednesday will mark the halfway point. It usually takes me about 30 days to get to this challenge. And I had, like, a week and a half ago, I had a couple shorter streams. But then early on in this file, I had some longer streams. I think it balances. Transgender? Nah, I think I'm staying a male. Lucky enough to be born okay with that. At least until that Hatsune Miku costume comes in the mail. I hate to support Amazon, but I have to get up at 6:40 for a class tomorrow. Online bowling? Is that what I saw? I don't remember Elf Bowling, the old Flash game from the 90s. It's like the first freeware internet game that, like, my non-tech savvy family members, my grandparents and my aunts and uncles, like, were like, to get a load of this. And you just did that today? Online bowling? Cool, pretty comfy. Ooh, a lover's action. I don't think we even want it, though. It is too late, I'm afraid. Oh, what do I have that busts me through doors? Hey, another planetarium. This is funny, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Arr. Maybe I should have taken Jupiter, so all of my stats were just all over the place all the time. I think I'm pretty happy with this, though. Someone do Blood Puppy Gauntlet where you can't theoretically hurt it? Wow. This is stupid. Stupid, stupid Libra and Neptunus. Like... yeah. Maybe it feels weird and bad to pass up on Magic Mush. And there's something else silly in there, but it's Hemo here. Just an acid rain build. Just take everything jar so we never have to take it again. It's not like a bad item or anything. We could ruin this entire thing by just taking Mom's Knife and turning it into a boring run. I think we just keep it moving. Health gets a little scary since I dropped the hourglass, but whatever. We're gonna get some hearts in here, right? Maybe not. Maybe our health is going to actually be a little scary, unless one of these was... We have a, Balls of Steel pill. What do you... I missed? Wow. Hey, a brainworm. No thanks.
Tears up.
Guess I have the extra resources. Might as well be bombing. There we go. Don't need a fish head. You look great today, Jim Bino. Thank you, JJ. Hi, hello. Do I look childish? There's a compliment there, too. think Mama's Knife is good to get unlocked when you have them all, it's just meh. I disagree. I think it's... If I'm getting it early, it's like a relief when I'm playing Deathless. It's like, oh, thank goodness, I get to just go win the run. However, if I already have a run like this where I'm going to win, it would make this particular run a lot less visually interesting, I think. Yeah, it did let my health get down a little lower than I like. That helps. Just grab us the health up. Grab us the maybe skip the rest of the game item. Yeah, just gonna fire and trust that things are going to happen. GG. This is pretty good for Libra, and doesn't actually change the way our shots work, like the ones that fire off in a tractor beam. Man, I would totally be on Damocles if I hadn't missed that dead cat a million years ago. As it is, like, not gonna not take an Eden's Blessing, you know. Cool, Brett, what's happening? Welcome to the Binding of Isaac. This is what this run looks like. It's pretty cool.
Speed up.
Yeah. Check our last double room. Still just not getting that cat, huh? That turns off Polaroid that we just picked up, but that's okay, I think. Do I win? I win! This is an R key run that we're just kind of strolling through the game with. And my first day at school today? Everyone's going back to school. How was it? To your liking, I hope. The worst boss for Placebo Drowsy because it doesn't go between rooms. Doesn't seem to matter though, does it? Very good? Excellent. I'm so pleased to hear it. After all this, carrying this silver dollar around, we're just not going to do anything with it. Yep, it's Tears Up. I guess we just take Perfection, too. Yeah, I'm not forgetting anything. Could go and, like, try to get more acid baby pills, see if there's gulp in the pool. Oh, if I'd put down silver dollar? That doesn't matter. Yep. Yep. We actually got a game crash? I did it! Woohoo! Hi Matthew, welcome to the stream. It's not even letting me alt F4. Maybe we'll wait for the program to respond. That joke's still funny, right? You still got the mark? No. But we're just going to restart from Corpse 2. If the game crashes on, I think on console or PC, it takes you to the last time you pause exited. So we're just going to, stew. Hop in here. Oh no, his mother! What are we gonna do? I held the button down for a couple fewer frames that time. Did it again! Forgot I had these. Would have only slowed me down. GG, Isaac's done. Well, no, Isaac still has Greedier, but we got the D Infinity, which is what I went for, and the D20. And so, Let's try and use the D20. Maybe. Can you get Mother's Kiss? Probably, but I want to do something hard first. It is time for Lost Greedier, which I am very confident about. It's going to be fun. Look, we're starting with Iron Bar. How can you go wrong? Look, we're starting with a bed. How can you go wrong? If I was your mother, would you give me a kiss? Yeah, I kiss my mother on the cheek sometimes. Flatstone, PJs, Propagamide, not exciting. So, I don't think I've played Lost since the last patch on Greed mode. But it used to be, if you lose your mantle, you can pause, exit, leave the room, and come back, and you're fine. So hopefully that's a thing if things wind up getting dire later. But it won't matter as long as I, you know, play good. Iron Bar actually is a fine starting item for Greed. To where if you can't clear waves and like you have a couple champions or something, sometimes the stun is like just enough. You don't really meet many more damage thresholds with the extra 0.56 damage than you would. Like you're not one-shotting flies or one-shotting spiders or anything. Still fine though. Downside, of course, like with any stun, is that you can make your enemies a little bit more unpredictable. But I guess I should just be happy with my range up. The first range up really isn't a bad thing in Greed mode. It only gets sketchy if we like don't get anything else good. And I am hitting the button a little early. I didn't really pay attention to what my items were in the shop, but I am going to go and reroll that flat stone because I just don't care for flat stone. Hopefully we can get something a little better. Because ED6 always comes in clutch and never deletes items when you really need a new one. Yeah, hitting the button, we lose 1 coin, but that is okay. Kinda want to reroll these. Kinda want to buy a battery. That's wasteful. Especially since I just lost a coin from hitting the button there. Maybe get a quarter. Quite move it down far enough. The troll bomb to hit that pot. Well, we're gonna hit the pots anyway. Stay out of the way because if those fellers explode of their own volition, and they fire shots in all directions instead of just 4. Pain in the ass. This isn't a great wave, but it's the last wave. If it happens sooner, it might be like, uh-oh. But really totally okay. I want to keep the little fat spiders up there alive so we can get a little bit of troll bomb value from them. I say right before killing one. Tragic. Before killing both. Yeah. Ah well, we got the pot up here. What else you got? Lil Brim. Lil Brim's great, actually. Cool. Lil Brim is enough damage for the first couple floors on its own. That feels real nice. Oh, and all we need is a cat, and I will feel good about the run on the whole overall. Kinda tempted to let go of the fire button there for a second. I don't know why I'd ever do that in general, but wanted to make sure I'm not accidentally killing either part of Steven at the wrong time where the shots just come at me. Now, as long as we can get close to Ragman and not get jumped by a spider, we're fine. This feels good. I mean, regenerating Ragman never feels really good, but boy, Lil Brim makes a difference for what this fight looked like. Glad we wanted to put something good. Glad ED6, even after I was a little sarcastic and down on it, didn't screw me and delete my first good item. Give me something worthwhile here. Very cool. So I think it's worth dropping a coin or 2 into this reroll machine. It's kind of tough. I think you gotta take Sigil. You gotta take Sigil. I think, there's situations where I'll want Perfection instead. very comfy little boss fight with a little Brim, huh? I'm gonna wait here for him to jump. For her? Widow's female, right? What are the spiders' pronouns, chat? There you go. Her name's Widow. I played Overwatch. Alright. I mean, no cat, but how do you not take Lusty Blood for greed, huh? It's all of your damage problems solved immediately. And it puts us on doubles for taking it. Yeah, not gonna not take this item. Hopefully we can get a key out of this before we leave it behind forever. Yeah, look, we got a key out of it. Maybe 2. We have a shopkeeper to bomb. Itsy/Bitsy. Quality, +2. No free Steam sale. This game's unfair. Let's take the booster pack. You'd think Deep Pockets would be great. It's just kind of not. We have all these cards. The Fool could get us out of trouble with the Greed fight. I don't think that's a good enough reason to carry it around. Just use this. And I think I'm supposed to use a bomb before I use the two of clubs. Let's use the tower in here. And let's try and push that troll bomb up a little bit. That should be good. Muir, hello, how you doing? Why not to pick up Flat Stone? I just don't like it that much. It's fine. It can be really good. I'm good about it. And yeah, using that bomb is free because we have this 2 of clubs. Using it with 0 gets you 2 bombs. Using it with 1 gets you 2 bombs. Might as well. I think that means I'm supposed to find the secret room here. That's sad. Is it sad? It is sad. If I... So if I use the Fool, then I can pick up the Sun. This brings 3 items with you to the next floor. There's a chance we could use it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take a quick nap first. I think the Fool is a little better than the Sun here.
The Sun.
So doing that to make sure, we have, what, a heart there, 2 trinkets on the left, and 1 trinket down here. So Maya Sotis is guaranteed to bring everything with me to the next floor, so I get 1 more floor's use out of this flat penny. Cool. I'm smart! I did it. Alright, and I need pills.
Speed. Down. I found. Tears.
Worth. Very cool. Get some extra resources. I want to snag that Mr. Me. I don't know if it's correct. There's ED6 being ED6. Really hope I can reroll that range up into like a damage up. Otherwise, we're getting close to the point where this is like a dangerously poor run, right? Not gonna jinx it, not gonna say anything about that yet, except for the thing I just said. But I would like to test something here. Just to make sure that that any recent patches haven't screwed with this, yes. So really, the Lost, as long as you're a coward and a cheater like I am, you can just pause, exit, leave the room, get your mantle back. So Lost Greedier isn't that bad, but the Greed fight at the end is exactly that bad. Unless you wind up, like, extremely powerful, you're in for a very, very scary time, because Greed can just hit you. So, I'm not going to count any chickens before they hatch. Alright, moving this down here so I can pick it up freely later in case some explosions pick some of them coins around. The downside to doing that, which is small compared to dying, is you do have to do any waves you're in the middle of again with no rewards. But also, pause exiting compared to hitting the button doesn't lose you a coin for the next wave. So it's dangerously cheesy, but in my rules for my challenge, I do not have it in my mind as cheating. If you disagree, do your own Deathless challenge. I say with love. Thank you, Flooded Caves. I could see that any farther away because of the reflection. And yeah, because, especially because we got the stapler to pair with our Lusty Blood. Pretty comfy for Flooded Caves. Thus far, at least. Alright. I could hit the button and try and reroll some of the stuff in this shop. I forgot what was discounted, but I wasn't terribly interested in it. Cool. Not bad. Yeah. For Lost Greedier, it is... For Lost Greedier, the hard part is the greed fight. For Tainted Lost Greedier, I feel like in a lot of ways it's the opposite. Like, the greed fight still sucks, but if you have a run that's gotten you there, you're much more likely to win it, I think. Oh, is it Tears Up? Why did I think I wasn't interested in that? We're taking that for sure, right? Cool. Leaving does mean we lost all of our Lusty Blood charge, but because this fight is Widow with 4 spiders, that's like the best thing that could happen to us. Pretty neat. And that makes the Wretched fight way easier, because we're just gonna, like, 3-shot him with Lilbrim and our regular damage. Cool. Stare at the spiders from a safe distance, even though I guess we have Sigil of Bath up. And then use Flat Penny one more time. From here, because there's a heart here and a heart up in the shop, I'm not gonna take Myosotis. Because I don't want to accidentally lose Sigil of Baphomet, you know? And Haunt, a notoriously bad fight for weak to mid runs. Very, very bad with that stun effect, but he behaved. He can just teleport and then shoot the blood laser, and it is no fun. But he was good to us. No cat. We've already done Judas Greed, but for the sake of a deathless file, I'm gonna take the shitty Judas' Shadow instead of trying to reroll for a dead cat, because I didn't want to reroll into something strong and then die to something stupid. It's a little cowardly, but long hair don't care. I think we're just gonna take the Tears Up here too. Wouldn't mind a ball of bandages, but oh, there's no way we can get it anyway. Who cares? Yeah, so now if I do wind up, should the worst happen and I die in this run, I will come back as Judas, and we can finish up with a pointless completion mark, but not a death. Is the plan. And we are ditching the Flat Penny now, but we got 10 keys out of it. That feels pretty okay, right? Sure, it's not nothing. This, on the other hand, is probably nothing, so we're gonna reroll that. Sty discount? Are you a little behind from stream delay? I feel like that was a moment ago. Almost conjoined? Yeah, conjoined's pretty good. It will no longer be a Tears down, it looks like, which is nice. I'm real tempted to take Cracked Crown. Hitting the button and exiting again, because hitting the button to stop the first wave would deny us a coin from the next wave. We're just being cheesy. Another speed up is great. Makes me a little tempted to snag the Roid Rage. Real good chance we're just gonna skip it though. Yeah, speed up, damage up. The damage is looking mighty fine. I'm gonna lure this other green fly down here so it hits the skulls. Looks good. Looks good, looks great. Thank you, spawn indicators. They do make greed mode just so much easier. Just hanging out down here. Not entirely sure what's still up there. I think just one shooter if there's anything at all. But just being extra careful. Just hanging out down bottom. From here, we ought to have just enough Sigil of Baphomet invincibility. I was gonna say, as long as we get, like, easy-to-kill waves, which we immediately did not. Cool, not bad at all. Oh, and I forgot what was in the shop to try and reroll. I think I'm just gonna go. Odds aren't great, we're always gonna get extra enemies to turn our... what's it called? Lusty Blood back on. Although, as I say that, we would have here. And just in time, we're gonna kill Peeps, so we don't have to worry about the eyeballs. Loki's a pretty comfy fight, though. Feels like a good one, huh? Yeah, this only gets us, what, Zodiac and Dad's Lost Coin, neither of which are super inspiring. But, once we finish this, that means we don't have to do Lost Reader ever again, so that is why we're doing it now. It's something which I would say, even with my thick, delicious aged cheese, is still one of the more stressful runs. Very happy with a piercing shot. I think I go with a bomb here. That seems fine with me. No, thank you. Cool, moving on. Have the green syringe. You did it! You win! We do have holy cards unlocked. Maybe there's something to bombing out the skulls, huh? But what I'd like more than anything, just like any Lost run, is Dead Cat. Should I play this Tarot Machine? Probably not. I already have a card that I'm fine with. And a trinket that I'm very happy with. Pretty happy with 2 and meat too, honestly. What about 2 dead? Yes! I think I'm still bringing D6 into the boss room. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna take this to use it to dupe in here. We'll see though. Thanks, Sigil of Baphomet. I think I would have gotten hit there. Very possibly. Gotta say, it does make it a little hard to see my, my Sigil iframes being so red with everything around me being so red, but we keep getting these enemy spam waves, so I'm just comfy in knowing we're killing enough stuff fast enough that I'm pretty well protected. Like, you can barely see it fading away here, but I think I've spent most of this, like, actually factually unable to be hit. Which is neat. It can be a real shit wave if you have nowhere to go here. Not because of Gertie, but specifically because of Gertie Jr. Not bad. No double champion bloat, huh? I'm disappointed, game. You can do better than that. Ooh, you tried to do better than that. I heard the explosion, but I didn't connect it in my mind that War fell off the horse. That should do it. Cool. We don't really need damage, even though this is all damage. One Eagle's power is good. Grim is also good. This is really good. These are really good. I'm gonna take the lump of coal. I'm gonna take the unique effect. Grimmer Conjoin. I'm gonna take option 3. None of the above. I do think I want the eye drops, so I'm just gonna do that. And then reroll. And then swallow our sigil. That's awesome. That's not infinite, but that's, if I want to continue being dangerously cheesy, that's like close to infinite. ED6 in greed mode of 4.5, I can just like reset waves until I either delete everything in front of me. That's just good. That's just good. Affinite? True. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Yes, so we're leaving that bird in the bush so we can get 2 later. Birthright? It's like a birthright. This makes our destiny better? Okay. Whatever that means. Take a couple of more unID'd pills, why not? Look how good they are. That's an actual tears down, that's sad. Now you're thinking, a bushes. Isn't that sacred orb? It is. So, any poor quality items are just replaced with better quality items. We just have a much better shot of finding the things we want to find. Like those. Uh-huh. So Guppy's Eye doesn't do anything. And we could reroll it in a dead cat, but it is a step towards Guppy, and we're hoping to find some other Gup items. One in particular I've mentioned. I think I'm gonna skip it, but it's close. That would be a range up, which we could use, but it's not looking for money to me. Okay, now I think I reroll it. Because we're gonna go and buy that mystery gift. Let's scope this out. Empress is nice. Empress will just make greed go a little faster in theory. I'm just gonna hit the button. I'm done being cheesy. That is enough money. Euthanasia's spun. I think I'm better off re-rolling here. Feels bad. Feels real bad. We're ditching another Guppy piece. Eh. At least that's a Guppy piece we can take, right? You'll notice I'm deciding not to be cheesy. I reserve my right to change my mind. Reserve the right to change my mind on the bosses. Yeah, hit the button here again. Which does not deprive me of all my coins, I don't think. Black Candle's fine, but it's not what we're looking for. Single fallen? I guess it is. That fuel is supposed to be hard. At what point do you have to take something, man? Not yet. Yeah, I mean, it'll feel bad if I just don't get anything I wanted. But I got a Gup piece. Maybe we find another Gup piece. We'll see. I'm not abandoned hope yet. Our damage is pretty high. Is this the double conquest fight? Yeah, it is. Not bad. Damocles. Unfortunately, it's too late for Damocles to matter, isn't it? We have no more treasure rooms left. I don't think Damocles does anything. I don't think we want Conjoined. I want the Tears Down. I admit I don't feel good about this. No batteries. Guess we just go and take the good item. So I don't have many more chances. I don't have many more chances of finding the dead cat. We might just have to go raw dog this like the kids are saying. Maybe we can say that. Air throw's not nothing. Chaos makes it more likely we find our cat. This sucks. Could look for a secret room. Funny if I could pull an Archie out of this, huh? Yeah, because I just don't have anything defensive, you know? Yeah, speed down's nice for actually dodging the coin attacks, or a size down rather. Good for actually dodging the coin attacks in the Greed fight. I think that's a decent take. Yo, Z-Punk! Hello, Z-Punk. Welcome to Lost Greedier, a run that's not looking great. But we have double size down, triple size down, and speed. It's not dire, but it's not good. Anemone Rose! Hello, thank you for 40... Excuse me, 46 months.
How's Jim?
Jim is nervous. But if I die here, I get the first death out of the way. We're still going and finishing this file. And then I just get to enjoy the last couple weeks of Isaac streams for a while. Or I just get $1 here from good luck from your sub. Huh? 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 I probably could have afforded one more item here, but I think I'll go for the high roll. I have enough to kill Greed, I'm just nervous about it. Imagine enjoying Isaac. Oh, that was worth it. That one fly was better than anything else we had access to, actually. And I have a couple of rerolls for the Devil Room. It's funny, now that we're here, now I wouldn't mind the Hive Mind. Isaac is fun. Isaac is fun. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna go. Now that I've gotten rid of all my damage ups. Arachnid can be a pain in the ass in Greed. Whoa, I did not expect his stomp attack to come out a second time after he was already in the dying. Jeez, that sucked. Glad I'm not dead. Maybe it'd be better to die here, so I could like go and get soul hearts. Were there even soul hearts in the shop? Would not be better to die here. I don't want to have to do this all again. Oof. Oof. Chimero, hello! Good timing.
There's milk all over my floor.
Thank you, Ivanor.
I hate this.
What up, Chimera? How are the runs? How are you doing? How is the aftermath of the first annual ZS Roach Invitational Spelunky, whatever we called it? Chat, you like Spelunky? You like extremely tight gameplay? You like extremely tight spelunkin? Go follow Chimera. He is, as they say, the homie. Welcome to Lost Greedy Europe. We're trying not to die for an entire, like, month of streams, several months of streams, playing as the Lost, the character without a health bar, so if I get hit, I just die. And we are not in good shape for this final boss. It was a joy to watch you play, Chimera. It was. Thank you for the compliment. And thank you for the good luck. That's the luck we were supposed to get with Rose's sub, but we did not. It's a whole $1. Hello, Toppy. Anonymous, thank you for your gift sub to Chimero, too. Oh, Echo Chamber. That would have been good, like, a while ago. All we really need is a Book of Shadows right now, right? I am going to take that. I said we didn't want Conjoined. I kind of want Conjoined. I'm going to take the range up, too, and just cross my fingers. That helped a little bit. I mean, it made our fly bigger. It got us a little bit of damage. It means if somehow we can get a tarot card off our buddy in a box or something, maybe we'll have a bunch of full cards. I can use the awesome emotes. They are awesome emotes. Shout out to Borik Sot. Give me all my Spelunky skins, too. Alright, last chance for something real decent here. It was very unlikely. Alright. Chimero and viewers, hi, I'm Jim. I play Isaac. If you'll excuse me, I'm not going to read any chat for a little bit, because this is gonna suck. It might go fine, but it's going to feel really bad the whole time, because depending on the attacks he uses, if he uses this attack, I'm fine. We kill the bomb very quickly. If he uses the key attack, I'm fine. We kill those very quickly. If he uses the coin attack, where he drops a bunch of regular coins without stuff on them, there's a good chance I die, and the last 14 days of streaming will have been for naught. God, I hate playing the Lost and Greedier. Although, let it be known, I could have done that 4.5 volt cheese I was talking about, and I decided to go even further and just stop using the don't hit the button cheese. Full reminder? Oh, believe me, my finger is on the full card, Ivanor, but thank you. I will continue taking your reminders. We're halfway. I mean, our damage is good. That Polyphemus pickup earlier was mighty fine, and we do have Sigil of Baphomet that we swallowed a while ago, so there's a decent chance when the coins come, we're going to have invincibility. Like, we get a fair bit of invincibility here, so I can just kind of run around and grab stuff. And use ED6 for good luck, too. Yeah, that's the attack. That's the attack where those coins can just drop on my head. That's why I'm very pleased I have several size downs. But if the game wants to hit you there, you just get hit. And I will have to cool out and start this fight over. I feel like I'm dodging pretty good. We have 2 orbitals that can block these shots, too. Phase 2 is also going to be scary, but 1.98 speed is nice. Yeah, even though the hitboxes of these coins are a little smaller after the last patch, I think it is just, especially with a couple size downs, optimal to not worry about trying to dodge and just go hide in the corner and cross your fingers so you don't get hit. Maybe I'll feel differently if I have to use this full card and try again. Roach, I'm a little busy throwing. You're blue now? Yeah, that's that papaya guy, right? I love that game. Even T-Loss is easier. Usually by the time you get here on T-Loss, you're very, very powerful. So I'm again being a coward here and hoping he doesn't just shoot at me. That range up, the range up from that mom's heals at the end does make a big difference. A couple times while doing this Deathless challenge, I've gotten not quite soft-locked, but had a very, very bad time with this fight, where I have Dead Cat gives me 9 lives. And I just, like, lose several of them, just keep getting hit and dying. And I just have to Dormammu up, come to bargain him. But as is, we're halfway there on phase 2. So about 75% completion here. Conjoined is helping a lot because it's letting me hit him from the corner when he's in the middle. Just dodging unlucky shockwave patterns now. We have not gotten any yet. Looking good. ED6 for luck. Looking good. Hell yeah, dude. Whew. Not too shab, huh, chat? Oh man, I'm glad that one's out of the way. Chimero, I hope you had some good runs. Roach, you get your wink. There you go. You happy? Whoo-wee. Alright, Chimero left. Chimero went to bed. I hope you followed him, chat. He's a great Spelunky player. Easy, not even close. The whole thing is close. The whole thing is always close. That was not a strong run. Like, maybe it was Polyphemus that, like, got us through it. I don't know. Either way. Load off on my mind for sure. Want to let it ride? Want to do something else terrifying, chat? Want to get another greedier in there? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready. Oh, welcome Toffile. Welcome Tekna. Winner and still champion. Hello Chonger. Hello Boyle. Happy to see all of you. My sporadic Prime subscription has returned. Praise the moon. No, sorry. We'll let Brian say it.
My sporadic Prime subscription has returned.
I hope that's enough for me not to die. Thank you, Ursamuni. Let's play Tainted Jacob, chat. Y'all know this guy, right? Let's see what we got in here. Health up, awesome. We're gonna go in the curse room. And we gotta go quick, gotta go fast. Because we have a friend coming over soon. Halo doesn't give a full heal, it's just like a regular heal, I believe. So, I'm gonna snag that. Raise your hand if you don't know Tainted Jacob. Maybe one or two Chimero Raiders that are still sticking around, or who haven't unlocked this character. You have this little fella. Who is Jacob? Him. And then him is Esau. Oh, that works different now, right? Hitting the button doesn't have quite the same effect. So I have this fancy little pocket item called Animasola, which chains my double brother to the ground. And when I release him, he goes flying off in the direction he goes flying off towards me, trying to hit me and kill me, but he also kind of murders everything in his path. Very strong character. I think the strongest character in terms of just damage output, guaranteed. And one of the top 3 characters that is most likely to kill the Deathless run. Why, you ask? Because if Esau hits you, you become the Lost, that character we were just playing, but without that once per room Holy Mantle, so you're gonna die. One mistake, Esau touches you, and then you go into one-hit kill mode, and then if he or anything else touches you, for the rest of the floor, you are just dead. I hope that is a sufficient explanation for the nobody in chat who is asking. Because y'all seen me do this a couple times. Alongside Tainted Keeper and Tainted Lost, I believe one of the 3 most dangerous characters to play as in a deathless environment. By far. Lost is always scary, but you can get second tries. Keeper is always scary because you have to be next to enemies to get anything done. Jacob is just, you don't get a moment's rest, and you just have the fear of God in you at all times. Rotten Penny is good. I don't want to waste my money on it. I'm tempted to buy a key and go into the curse room. I think the right thing to do might have been to not re-roll that. And now I would very much like that mushroom. Can you still erase from? Was it removed? It was removed. I got a broken modem, but I don't have enough coins. Oh no, meow meow. I hope you don't go to bed modemless. But as you can see, you do take giant, massive chunks out of bosses. Yo, Pretty Plum. Haven't seen much of Plum on this file. I think we just recently got something wicked. The achievement that allows Pretty Plum to show up. Yes, so we're gonna go and snag this Mr. Me. I want to check the card. I want to get a key for this shop. I want to do a lot of things here. I think before I go and hit the button and do the Devil Room, I was hoping to see, like, some kind of resources in here we could get to. What do you do? I think, you know, now that I think of it, I guess the mushroom's a little less important here. Only we get a skeleton, huh? I don't mean to cause a scene, but you're stealing my friend's branding? Do you know what Jim B IRL? Or you talk about that poison type guy? Because he's dead to me. Alright. See what's in here. I think since I'm gonna be on Devils, I was hoping to try and thieve that. Alright, let's get spooky with it. Famous last words. If you do get hit and become Esau, or become the lost version of Jacob, then you do get a free devil deal. And I hate doing it when there's more I want to do on the floor. But it was correct. Just kind of hold my breath, even though I knew the rest of the floor was safe. Watch Poison Type use this overlay. I'll tell him to sue me. Jar of Flies is fine. It's even fine if you're not going to take it. Because it is a fly item, right? Bar. Wheel of Fortune paid off for us last time, right? Well, then again, that was just because of Kamiro. Oh, please, 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 please. Oh, wait, I can... Yeah! Yeah! Thanks, Animasola. You're the best. Alright. Yeah, it takes a second for Esau to show up in that time. I guess I could have lured one of the other flies over here and tried to blow it up here. Screw Poison Type, you suddenly vanished when we needed him most. Sorry about it. I could try to Mr. Me that coupon. That's like the thing. Leech heals us, which is neat. Kinda sketchy there. It's always sketchy to Animasola Esau when he's off stage. Because it's hard to be totally sure where he's coming, but I have a pretty good idea of it at this point. So I think I'm going to do my fun little trick where I pause exit here. And almost pay for it dearly by walking to Esau. Because I didn't want to hit the button. There's no reason not to hit the button there. I should have hit the button, but I wanted this. Speed down, not amazing. Don't love it, but I'll be fine. I guess I could have put the Wheel of Fortune card next to that to the slot machine. Coupon's fine since we're gonna be on doubles. I still like Mr. Me, I think. I got faked out by the spawn indicators. Blame some bullish for this. Whew. Get down here. Good. Want to try and get him next to the mushrooms, which I believe I did. Cool. Give it a moment to recharge Animasola, so we can lock him in place down here, so we can hit the button and get Animasola charge back, and then we can fling him into an invincible boss. Sounds good. So, sometimes with Tainted Jacob, you wind up in a situation where there's a lot of enemies on the screen, like we might be about to be here. We might be about to be in that kind of situation. It's very important as you get used to the character, to get used to the idea of if you're going to take a hit, and sometimes you just get in a bad situation, to make sure it's not Esau that hits you. That's the #1 priority, is don't get hit by Esau. Even a Bombino hit, which isn't great because he steals your money, would be preferable to dying. Like that. I fully did not expect him to charge down there. I guess he doesn't steal your money. I thought he did. I thought he had that effect. Well. I am unable to turn down Gello. Like, in most situations. Mr. Me can get you so many resources, it can get you free devil items, but, Gello is it. We're taking Gello either way. Good, we get it for free. And it sucks, because I could get this for free by taking the Esau hit, but I forgot what character I was playing, and I didn't check this out. Yeah, and I did not want to come in here as the Lost and run the risk of just being like, that's better! And dying. So, I'm pleased with my decision there. Why didn't I take this? Oh, I think my idea was to go into the curse room and then heal after, but... We'll snag this next.
Rules card.
Sleeping gatekeepers will need to be awoken with a loud sound. Bomb the angels, Jen. Yeah, we can drop a couple coins in here. See if there's anything super busted, super game-breaking. There is not. Old Bandage is great. Actually, I'm going to take Old Bandage. Super, super nice. Between that and Leech, having a bunch of extra heart containers means, like, we can freely walk into enemies, you know? That's good. Has anyone ever told you look like the bad guy from El Mariachi? I know a little bit of Spanish. I believe that means the mariachi, but I have not seen it and I don't know what you're talking about. Mocha? I can Google it. Alright, Leech, you got that one. So, on the last file, we wound up taking a birthright by accident with Tainted Jacob. It's a very funny birthright. It gives you a second Esau. We got that, like, floor 1 as a blind item or something. We will not be taking that today, and I'm sorry if that disappoints any double Esau enjoyers. It's Steam Sale. While it does not trivialize this run, because you can always just die at any time with this character, it does just make the game way easier all the time, right? So, the only downside to Gello is, I talk about this a lot when I'm playing characters like Tainted Jacob, is sometimes I'll, like, forget to use Anima solo when I have too much else to focus on. And often that's a sign that, like, my run's just good enough I don't need to worry as much about Esau, like, as much as using Esau for damage. And that's a good thing. But, like, right there, my eyes glazed over and I wasn't really paying attention to where Esau was. And that can be a death knell. That can be, like, a very bad situation. So, really, really want to stay focused here. And if that means just occasionally reminding myself, like, hey, use Anima Sola even if you don't have to, I'm gonna have that running through my head. But yeah, you see Gello is just like a dummy strong item because they layer onto each other, you know? But that's a big horn up there. Very good. Oh, and just like the Lost, the thing that makes this free is Dead Cat. I think since I have so much health, I'm actually just going to go and take the Devil Deals naturally again, instead of going and clearing the exit room. Because that way I can keep all my Gello stuff. That was mean. That was super mean, actually. I did not care for that. Yeah, so we're just gonna let Leech do its thing. Only focusing on Esau there for a second. And Head of Krampus, not a bad item. Pretty good for clearing stuff on greed. It ain't Gello. Alright, so... I think a booster pack is fine for 7 coins, right? Judgment action. Strength is good. Strength is the take. We're taking strength. I don't think it's crazy to take the stem cells here either. Or the BFFs, or the It Hurts. I mean, It Hurts is pretty good. Let's try It Hurts. I don't usually take this item very high, but in a run where we probably will reach a point where we're walking into enemy stuff on purpose. That seems good. And yeah, from here I'm just going to take the damage up to help out Gello. Cool. Not bad. Okay. I'm not a T. Jacob Birthright Enjoyer because I never got it as T. Jacob. It's very scary. It's a really good low-budget Mexican action movie. El Mariachi. Are there musical parts to it? Because I do love a good mariachi band. The former horn player. They hold a place in my heart, you know. Fortunately, cannot use that bed. Fortunately, we just get 10 free coins.
Experimental pills.
I'm gonna take the size down for sure here.
Tears.
Kind of sad, but we just got tears up to make up for it. Right, Gello. Yeah, we're gonna freeze Esau in place for a little bit here while Gello cleans stuff up. And when we have a strong enough run like we do now, you can keep Esau locked down for a good long time, just by like chain stunning him and then not releasing him, or releasing him only where you want him to be. Yeah. Gello's busted to begin with. Having multi-use Gello, or just Gello in greed mode, super, super crazy, right? Awesome. Alright. Just need to focus a little longer. Oh, that is a trinket. Not terrible. Cool. I love Skull-X here. A little bit of a risky Esau release there. But speed down, speed up, size down. I don't like saying it like that. All probably good enough. I believe since we had Krampus, we didn't have to pay for an extra health last floor. I think we have like 10 hearts. I think we have like 6 containers. Yeah. That was one of those spots I was talking about where it's like fully expected to get hit by Gertie there. Didn't care. Not a too spooky enjoyer, but this is our third guppy base? I thought we only had 2. Oh, I got the hairball, I forgot. Neat. Well, this run just got a heck of a lot stronger. Let's take the tears up. I gotta just take a key now, I guess. Sure. Oh. -1 luck, doesn't matter. We have a lot of tears. We're going to be spitting hot fire. It's not over yet, but it feels good. I'm gonna take another speed up. Just see what the item was we're leaving behind. Feels mighty good. The actor who plays the bad guy in the mariachi. The white guy who doesn't speak Spanish and does all his lines with an American accent. I support it. Your Minecraft server is dangerous, full of these little things called massive caves with 2-block wide openings obscured by tall grass. Really? I haven't fallen into one yet. I do hope you're carrying a water bucket with you at all times. Was that hive mind? Are there... what, people talking about mariachi? Or the item hive mind in the Binding of Isaac, the video game I'm playing. Wasn't really paying attention. Not picking up hive mind with guppy transformation, wasn't even thinking about it. Only so many things that can be on my mind right now. Greed's got boss armor. I don't think it really makes a difference. But yes, that would have been good. That would have been good, and I should have picked it up. I also should have used Gello for these first couple waves. I also should be paying more attention. I'm starting to do that thing where I'm suffering from, like, the early stages of heat stroke because it's so goddamn hot in my room. So we're just gonna hang out here. Lower my mental sack just a little bit by hanging back. Use Nanomasola. Getting some free kills. Closing my eyes for just a second during a Tainted Jacob run because I'm not very bright. Get him, Misa. Not me. Yeah, so I was expecting to get hit a little more often on this run. But It Hurts is just like a big gear increase. Even if it's the first and only time I've gotten to use it. I'm also already forgetting I have flight. I should have taken a break before this run. Mom's Knife will kill Greed a lot faster. I'm gonna skip it just because of It Hurts, I think. I think we're actually gonna do a little more damage on Greed. Maybe that's... Am I just making all the wrong decisions, chat? I don't know. Don't forget to stay hydrated. I've been hydrating well, that part's good. Good call, though. I can't do water bucket clutches, I don't have the mechanical skill for it. Just look down and close your eyes and spam right click. It doesn't need skill. Or we have someone starting to build up an enchanting table. Get you some feather falling boots. Inner child is for sure the take there in case I take a hit somewhere along the way, huh? I don't think we need blood spot. Already maxed on tears. I do love a good D8. Let's take D8. And then put it right back down and see if we can roll into a battery. I don't think I'm going to be using D8 without a battery, but if we can find one, awesome. Well, that's technically a battery, right? Yeah, let's do it now. These are not inspiring.
Hey Jim and chatroom, how are y'all?
It's really bad. Our damage is a lot better now, but our speed is in the toilet. Hopefully we can get like one more battery here. That was not wonderful. Sorry, Ed Faye! Thank you for the 8 months. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome to Tainted Jacob, where I decided to take D8 and then paying heavily for it because my speed was good and now it's not. My gears were good and now they're worse. No regrets. I love me a good D8. And it's only a fake D8 fan that would say they love D8 and then not use it on a run where it can kill them. If you ask me. But you again didn't. That's okay. Our damage is genuinely really good here. So Gela will just allow us to win. Just gonna walk in big circles while I check my posture. How you been, Faye? Feel like it's been a minute. Welcome back to gym. Despite everything, it's still me. Woo. Been lurking while in VR? Your mine is quite large, Spank. Kylie accidentally dug into it while she was exploring her mine. And then as she came out, saw the sign that says do not enter closed for construction, was like, oh no! It was very cute. Yeah, just gonna take those instead of playing risky games with becoming the lost. Same as before. And now let's see if we can reroll for a battery. we decidedly cannot. Yeah, that's fine. Grab us a finger. Grab us an infestation too. Grab us a camo on these. Neither of these all that good. None of these all that good, but they're fine. Using the 8 feels like taking blind pills. I thought I had 3 more uses of it because of the battery pack. Thought it was safe. It didn't ruin me, but I am a little weaker because of it. I'm glad we got this fun thing. Sure, rar. Alright, let's get going. Not pressing a button to skip to the boss thing, because that cancels camo undies for some odd reason. Would like to get other battery items to make Gello powerful here. But I think we're just in good shape. I'm going to be very not shy about taking damage in this fight. I don't want to take damage, obviously, from Esau, because I've been talking enough about how that's a disaster. But I do want to take damage from stuff that'll only do half a heart. Like, I would walk into one of those shots if one of them lined up, because if it hurts. I couldn't see where I was for a second. I was just mashing myself into greed, so Esau didn't come at me. I have so much health. Maybe I should just be like... face diving, I don't know. It's just gonna be easy. Don't say that. We're not gonna say that until after this is all done. But yeah, gonna walk into greed a couple of times. Because that is a very significant damage up with our... It hurts, right? And we have enough health where it's, like, fine. The shorter this fight can be, the happier I'm going to be. Release Esau far enough away where he's going to be up there for a bit. Look at that, umbilical cord's doing its thing, too. Walking in wide circles, just not being afraid to take damage from everything else, because, you know, Esau is all that matters. And just like that, it's over. I guess that wasn't that bad. It hurts really showing up at the end there. Cool, huh? Your green screen isn't set up? Maybe you haven't had it for a while? A couple weeks ago, I did the big gym reveal. That was part of it. Go back and watch VODs. Your deathless grind inspired me to do a low Death Dead God myself, even though I died it back afterwards. I got ultra hard in my first attempt with no reset? Get it, Shulzer. That's excellent. I think this character a bad. I'm more happy this character's a done. At least I'm greed. Back-to-back Lost and T. Jacob Greed here, huh? a good day, chat. This character is very, very scary, but yes, that run was clean. Thank you. Thank you. If it's your first time trying Deathless and you just blew through Ultra Hard in your first attempt, I am impressed. Very, very nice work. Keep up the good work. Remember, challenge deaths don't count on the stats screen. So even when your first death does inevitably come, death comes for us all. You still got that to hold on to, right? I'm going to run to the restroom, chug this water, get some more water. Probably not going to go super late tonight, but I got some more in me. Let's go finally unlock Pandora's box with Laz. What do you think? As always, going to play a few minutes of ads just to turn off pre-rolls for anyone who wants to pop in, but thank you for spending some of your Monday night with me, chat room. I'll be back in a few with more Isaac. Man. I just have this saxophone in my room. I should learn to play it. I should play that. Foreshadowing. Weirdo, thank you for enjoying the music. Finn, welcome on in. Sorry you're not feeling good. Get you some chicken soup, get you some ginger ale. Relax, enjoy some Isaac. Thanks, stranger was coughing up a storm in the train for 6 hours. Ugh. I still mask up when I'm sick, which is a big risk in my small red corner of the world. Kind of streaming to do a saxophone learning stream? Maybe. Once I'm free of Isaac, finally. WTF Yuri bot? It's a bot? What gave it away? I have things planned. We're going to have some fun around here after we're done having fun in the Binding of Isaac. Hey, that went well. We just did Lost Greedier. We just did Tainted Jacob Greedier. I am very glad to have those runs out of the way. Let's see if we can start with a Gulp Pill as we go into Lazarus, Darkroom, Mega Satan.
Hematemesis.
Or not, or just like, ooh, I was going to say, a poor start. But I'm glad to have Hematemesis identified. We do have Boss Rush Hush done, so we can take our time. Jen! Hi, Zoe. Hi. Hi, hello. You know I can see your messages the first time. Hi, Zoe. Hi, what's happening? Hi, how you? Hi. I go eat dinner? What you having? What you having? No, but what are you eating? Tell me about your life! Don't leave. Bye, Zoe. Have a good dinner. Reverse lovers, huh? Not bad on Lazarus here. Pretty pleased to have it. Since we have this extra life, it's a little less dangerous. Let's see if we can find an excuse to go die. Unfortunately, we cannot, we're not going to be on doubles here because we want that Mega Satan key. Having luck up is nice. Hello, Poison type. Hello, Mindy7. Congratulations on your performance in the ZS Roach, first annual ZS Roach. I was proud of you. Got some bad beats in there, but you did better than Jam. That's all that really matters, right? I'm proud of you always. I was very pleased to get to commentate you. I tried really hard not to have bias. That's a lie. I was rooting for you. But especially for getting in 12 hours before. Hell yeah, Mindy. Chat, you watch ZS Roach's Invitational. Bad Penguin. Hello. Welcome to stream. Welcome to Lazarus. Welcome to Explosions. Anarchist Cookbook. Not my favorite active. Not anyone's favorite active, unless you're, I guess, an anarchist. Went to college today? Oh my goodness. Do you have a major declared? Tell me about your college experience. Are you excited? Have you met a bunch of fellow nerds? Have you made lots of friends? I was just saying I'm proud of you. You've grown up before me eyes. Stupid. Laz goes boom. Good, good. Uh-huh. I just did. Probably could have saved this for the boss to see. But since I have extra bombs with Anarchist Cookbook, I'm probably going to wait for Dingle here to tucker himself out. And then use a bomb. Make this go a little faster, huh? If I wanted to, I could even walk into him a bunch of times and die. I don't think I want to. I'm going to conserve my heart containers for Sacrifice Room coming up. We'll die in good time. I'm so curious, Mindy, but if you don't want to share details because they're personal and you are still young and don't want to dox yourself, then don't tell me anything. But I hope it is a lovely experience. Hope it is much lovelier than me taking damage and losing my devil room here. Such a bad feeling. Completely my fault, just like letting those enemies walk me into a corner. Well, we're Laz. If we die, we die. Okay, I was emotionally ready, I think, for that bomb to come flying at my face again. I'm glad it didn't. Just a run of troll bombs. I think because we have Anarchist Cookbook, I'm going to skip the matchstick and just go Trinketless here. I think that's fine with me. However, I will take a nice Gigantity in there. Yeah, wouldn't like to lose my extra life and go down to 1 heart. As it is here, like, Laz is the least scary character to be on 1 heart, but no major yet. I'm just testing out college because I had to move away from all my friends. Hopefully in a year or so I'll transfer to somewhere where I know people. Well, that's the wacky fun thing about college, is nobody knows you and nobody else is known by anybody. Occasionally you got people who move in with, like, their own preset click friend group, but for the most part, everyone's starting from even. Yeah, I was hoping to push one of those bombs down because I think this is super secret. We're just gonna manually bomb. Become the best version of yourself when no one knows you. Ah, the wise rose. It's scary, it's exciting, it's super cool. And I hope it's everything you want it to be without knowing what you want it to be. And if you do decide to partake in alcohol, as everyone does in their college times, almost everyone, then make sure drink a lot of water before, during, and after. And sleep on your stomach so you don't aspirate your own vomit. You're welcome. Hello, Shell. What's happening? Welcome to Isaac. Welcome to me. Neat. I think I want this pill bottle, right? I think that seems pretty good here. Didn't mean to buy the moon, but I guess I'm happy with it. Get up there. Cool. Everything I wanted. Yeah, I think I do the pill bottle. Though we're out of bombs now. Out of luck up pill, that's a good start.
The moon.
Get a bunch of bombs back, feels good. And transfer, I'm gonna have to live alone. It'd be preferable if I had friends I knew. Fair. Get a free mysterious liquid. That's pretty good. And I think I'm gonna buy that soul heart. Supposed to sleep on your side? Is that what I said? No, I think I just said sleep on my stomach. You're totally right. Sleep on your side. Sleep face down on your stomach. Ideally in shallow water. Don't do that. Why are you taking advice from a streamer anyway? I think I'd be here if I didn't have my if I had my life together. I'd be on Wall Street. Baby as Tornado Man. I also went to college today. Neat. Another piece of completely unsolicited advice from an old guy. Go out of your way to find a club or two to join. Especially in this day and age where everyone is, like, programmed to just be alone in their rooms and online and not socialize the same way as they did when we were young. We being me. You're barely older than me? Oh, you're a non-traditional student too? I was. I had a great time. Great time going back to college a little older. Highly recommend going and finding even like one group. Even a dorky group. Join a chess club. Join a ballroom dancing club. Join something weird. Join a poetry club. With someone named Monica. Like, anything that gets you a little out of your comfort zone. When I first went to college, I did like a humanities thing and just was like, sure, whatever, and I didn't do anything, I dropped out. When I went back, I like got myself involved in tutoring. I got myself involved in like extra stuff. And I had a way better time because it's just like, that's how you connect with people. And it's just like, and I also took some weird classes. I took an anatomy and physiology class, even though, like, I was an accounting major. And it was, like, super outside of anything I had to take. But that's why I have Carlos, because I tutored A&P. I minored in dance when I went back to school the second time, and just, like, took a bunch of classes, learned about a bunch of stuff, learned how to, like, be comfortable in my body. I took a physical fitness class, like, went from super scrawny, like, benching 50 pounds to, like, having enough muscle mass where I can look at myself in the mirror and be like, yeah. So I'll sum all that up. Go out of your comfort zone. Go out of your comfort zone and go out of your way to make the experience, like, more full, if that makes sense. Because college, for most people, is the first time in their lives where you don't have someone telling you what to do all the time. You don't have to go to class. You can just sleep in. You can just skip all your classes forever. And that's tough. It's tough to, like... The first time you skip a class because you're, like, hungover or don't feel like it or whatever else, it's really hard to get it out of your head that you can just do that whenever. So be careful, you know? What's your favorite color, and be specific? I like red and black. Just like a deep red. Like a blood red. Color of passion. And I like black. Because it's flexible and I look good in it. Edgy boy? Maybe it's just because I did a high school production of Les Mis. So much better going back when you're older and know what's important to you. As long as I'm going on advice, but there's a good chance Mindy already left. Whatever, I'm still talking to you specifically, Mindy. The most important piece of advice I have for anybody going to college, outside of like the social stuff, the extra stuff, and this is actually really important, so listen up. In high school, you're stuck there. You don't have a choice. You are in high school because everyone is in high school and you're your age. In college, there's still a sense of like, well, I'm in school because this is what everyone's doing. I'll figure my stuff out. I decided not to go into a trade or just an industry and make money. I decided to plan for my future. When you're in college, it helps you a ton, everyone, to think of when you're in your classes, why you're in your classes. To think of when you're getting the material presented to you, why am I learning this? It can be tougher in humanities, but whether it's a subject you care deeply about, whether it's something for whatever major you choose, whether it's something that is just like, even if it's like, I hate math, but I have to take this algebra class. I need a humanities credit, so I'm taking sociology. If you engage with the material presented to you, for whatever reason, they don't teach you to do that in school. In general. Like, I'm there to get money. And to get money, you're learning a skill. If you engage with the material presented to you in whatever way that means, it makes it so much easier to convince yourself to go to class. So, it was a game changer for me when I went back, and I'm like, taking accounting 101 classes, just like, basic, here's how to balance a ledger. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm ever gonna use this for, I don't even know what a balance sheet is really for. But I'm like, okay, why am I learning this? Why is my professor, like, putting this in front of me? And learning that mindset, learning how to do that, is a massive, massive boon, because then homework becomes, instead of this just dumb thing you have to do because you have to do it, it becomes like, oh, I'm taking the concepts that I picked up over the course of the day in lecture and stuff, and I'm, like, learning how to apply them in real-world situations. Oh, why am I learning how to do quadratic formulas? Maybe that's like more abstract. Maybe it's like, oh, the FOIL method, who cares? Because that can like get you further in calculus if you need to take that. Why am I learning this? Because the bare minimum is because you're being tested on it. And even if you're the kind that, like I was for years, where it's like, oh, I don't need to do homework, I already know all this stuff. Think of why you're doing it. And bare minimum, you can learn this stuff to explain it with other people, and it's a good way to make friends. Find study groups. I was in before you were in up until I shilled for homework. I didn't do any homework in school. I didn't do any homework my first time around in college. I could do the tests. And sometimes the professors just assign it as like, here, keep busy, because I don't feel like explaining the rest of the things in the book. But, like, especially when I took, like, statistics, it was a huge game changer for me, where it's like, for the first time in my life, I'm taking a math class where I didn't just naturally understand the material. So when I went home and started doing statistics homework, I'm like, oh, I'm taking the things I learned in lecture and actually applying them in a real way, so now I know it better. Maybe all this seems simple to some people in chat. Maybe it's just like, yeah, okay, I get it, you're old and you're... It's a big deal. It's a big deal to think about why you're there, to, like, care. If I could sum up the summation of the summing up, it's make yourself care. You know? It's a bigger deal than you realize, especially when, for the first time, you don't have someone breathing down your neck making you do these things. If you fail out, you fail out. If you don't do something, you don't do something, you know? So make yourself do it. And those are ways to make yourself do it. Is any of this helpful, or should I never bring this up again because I'm just, like, rambling? Am I helping any of you in chat? Be honest. It can be really expensive to fail out? Yeah. A little bit? Good. Never really had problems with school motivation, but it's good advice, yes. Good. Thank you. I want to hear that from me, but I'm glad. I guess I bring that up every time this comes up. Pretty much just finished. You should have told me that 3 years ago. I wish I could have. Yeah, we're gonna go hard in this sacrifice room here. And one last thing. I guess I bring all that stuff up because that was my big struggle, is motivation and, like, the why of everything. I just didn't think of it. Maybe you could say it's because I lack common sense. Maybe it's because I just, like, wasn't taught. But it's a big deal. Sketchy. And we're gonna die here and hope we get soul hearts. Awesome. Very cool. Okay. I forgot what else I was gonna say. It was probably important, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's I never had. I think the entire time I was a teenager and through most of my early 20s, I never thought about what I was doing. I never thought about preparing myself for the next step in my life. I never thought about planning for my future. I never thought about why I'm doing anything. I just let things happen to me. Big NPC energy. I'm like, hey, I have my video games, I have my couple of friends, I have a girlfriend every now and then, like, I'm happy. But it makes a big difference when you're setting yourself up for success. And it is okay if it doesn't work out. It's okay if you find out you don't like your major. It's okay if you find out if things just don't work. It's okay if you fail out the first time, or you take a couple classes that really challenge you. Just keep trying, you know? Just keep trying. If I were going boss rush, well, for one, I wouldn't be making it, but I would have taken that, that beam. You know? Just finished my master's last Sunday. I'm glad I never have to think about school again. Hello, Jam. Congratulations on your performance in the ZS Roach thing. Getting through one round is better than I did. I was impressed with your play, as always. You and Mindy had some tough breaks, but good job. I went to college to find out my finding was outside of college, which is not a bad thing. In a way, that was part of the experience. Absolutely, Tommy. Absolutely it is. Like, the goal shouldn't be figure out everything in 4 years, 6 years, whatever it is. It should be figure yourself out a day at a time. And college is great for that, because you have freedom you never used to have as a kid, you know? You know? He does the same rant every Monday? I do? Oh no, am I repeating myself? Actually waking up and thinking for the first time is when you really start living. I mean, I had a good time just, like, ruining my whole life for 25 years, but... And I'm still not, like, good at it. I still struggle with motivation all the time. Why I was the first person to get this Deathless Dead God business. But yeah. If you're still in high school, I'd highly recommend taking a gap year to just figure shit out. Your dad told me that's not how the world works. The world's changing rapidly, all the time. It isn't necessarily how the world worked 30 years ago. But whatever you wind up doing, be kind to yourself. It is to figure stuff out. That's not even just college. That's just the point of life is figuring out what the point of life is. The point of life is figuring yourself out. And always trying to be a better version of yourself, you know? How can Yuribot hit so frequently and so well? Ask Exie. She programmed her. Motivation was a switch I could flip. I wonder where I would be. My vice president. Or I'd be your vice president. Probably one of the two. If it worked for both of us. Oh, whoops. Not paying attention. That'd be a nightmare. That's way too much. Well, if you were motivated, maybe you'd feel differently. What was your major, Jim? When I was 19 and I decided not to take a gap year and go straight into college after high school. And did all the things I was talking about. Just skip classes, fail out, not pay attention, not care, not learn a single thing. Not really connect with anyone except for the friends that I went to college with. I majored in humanities. And then I think I switched over to computer science and didn't learn not a single thing about computers. When I went back, I was accounting. And I got my accounting degree. accounting with a minor in dance. That's not a joke, in case anyone thought it was. And I've never used my accounting degree for anything because I found that the restaurant industry is, like, really gives me a lot of value, both financially and emotionally. I really like what I do. One dancing stream? I don't know, I've been teasing it gently for years. Maybe someday. My dad is a big, you do it just because that's how it is. Yeah, I have plenty of those in my family, too. I have plenty of people in my family who still don't necessarily look down on me if you ask them, but they look down on me for being a server and a streamer. You know? What about your minor in dance? You use that? Yeah. It's performance. What am I doing right now if not performing? Sitting in my room alone and playing a video game? Well, sure. But I'm doing it performatively. He dances for his customers? I have danced. Take a trip to see Poison? Yeah, I'm part-time at Arby's, part-time at Lookers. I'll give you some addresses. Do I want to go back and look for... I think I'm just going to skip the treasure room and the shop. It's Curse the Blind. It's whatever. My current degree path is business. My plan is to transfer to another school for a project management degree. My classes today were accounting and statistics. I was talking a little bit ago about statistics being like the first math class I ever took that really challenged me. In such a beautiful way. I love statistics. It's so cool. It's so cool. Pretty happy with 7 seals. Could have just burned the lovers there. I want to look for secret rooms. Maybe we find an arc, you know. What's your take on fake birthday songs that restaurants use? Well, I spent 6 years serving at TGI Fridays. So it's burned into my head. Happy, happy birthday from the Fridays crew. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Hey! So I hate them. With everything in me. The restaurant I'm currently at has one too, but I just sing happy birthday. People like that, you know? Jeez, that was rough. It's not better with, like, 4 other angry people singing it with you. Because they have stuff to do, and, like... You're turning 32, it's not that special. Do you really need to be sung to? Goddamn child. That's talking like a server. I do like doing it. I like making a big deal out of people's stuff. I'm of the strong opinion, for the same reason as everything I've already talked about with college, I'm of the strong opinion that whatever you're going to do, you might as well do it well. If I'm going to be waiting tables, I work with and have worked with a lot of people who hate doing what I do, what we do. I like it a lot. I get people who come in from all walks of life, who've had all kinds of different days. Some are just like, we're really happy to be here because we love your food. And I give them good food. They're like, this was great. Thank you. I get people who are like pissed because their life sucks and they come in and like, hey, how is everything? It's like, you know, it's really good. And they leave just a little bit happier. You're charming and personable? Well, sure. That helps. And very handsome too. But all you really need to be a good server is kind of the same thing you need for most jobs. Is pay attention and give a shit. I tell that to all of my trainees because I do a lot of corporate training for the restaurant I work at. Pay attention and give a shit. I'm the best there is. I'm the best server in New York. Outside of the city. You never know who's out there. But it's not because I'm anything special. It's not because I'm actually hot shit, you know? It's just because I want people to have a nice time. And I pay attention to how I can do that with people. That's it.
Luck.
Go work at Salt Bay Scam Restaurant? No thanks. Arby's best server? May I recommend the Buffalo Chicken Sliders? And you can get right the hell out of here with your ranch. You're getting blue cheese and you're gonna like it. Ooh, that's interesting. A Perthrow rune to go with our reversed lovers card, huh? I think I'm supposed to go for a crystal ball. And a judgment card?
Judgment.
Dang, huh? What you got? Wouldn't mind a Hematemethus. Why have I been? I've been turning into Daffy Duck lately. I swear to God. Ace of Hearts, awesome. We're gonna go use this somewhere. We have a Hematemethus pill. I forgot what color it is. I should like go check these pills just in case. Whoopsie doodle. The sun would be great.
Range up.
Hey,
Full health.
that's wonderful. Close enough. Pay attention, give a shit would go hard on a wristband. If I start selling keychains. That's cool. Not because it's contract from below, but because it's an item. And we're going to be burning our reverse lover's card in here, I think. Does caring reflect on tips? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm told every single day that I work, like, wow, you're really good at this. Wow, you made our day special. Like, wow, what you're doing matters. All the time, every day, I am getting constant positive feedback about, like, just the simple stuff I do. Just like, hey, you getting some chicken tenders? Yeah? You got 6 chicken tenders? You've eaten 2 chicken tenders? You used up literally all of your buffalo sauce? I'm going to come by your table without saying anything and just drop off a buffalo sauce. And then you look down, you notice it's like, oh, what? Oh, did you see that? Oh, he's so good. Your drink's a little low, but you see that I'm busy at another table? Boom, no. Got a Pepsi right there. It's already happened. Oh, wow, he's so good. Paying attention. Yeah, mind you, they all sound like that. What? Every single person I wait on. I work at a clown restaurant. People should be tipping you hella anyway for being funny. They do. They do, straight up. I mean, tipping culture in America is, like, just a terrible byproduct of capitalism. Like, just allows my employer to not pay me anything resembling a living wage, relying on the general public to pick up that slack. And tipping culture is awful, but because it benefits me greatly, I'm gonna ride it out for as long as I can, you know? I've worked in public, they all sound like that. I'm gonna stop doing that now. I guess I bomb for those coins. Taken quite a long time on this floor, but whatever, who cares? Is it hard to remember what people ordered? We don't have to, but I do. I absolutely do. I can usually do up to tables of 6 people with comfortably remembering everything. And it's a party trick. People absolutely love it. Here is the exact word for word message I get with any party greater than 2 while I'm taking the order. Sure you're gonna remember this, bud? Like, yes, I've done this a couple times. And I have all kinds of stock responses. My favorite of which is, buddy, I can start over. Like, we can... It always makes people go, no, you got it, but... Sure you got all that? Occasionally you get an old white lady who's just like, I would prefer you write this down. And then I'm like, alright, cool. No, whatever makes you comfortable. But as a party trick, then it's always the same thing. I'll bring the food to the table and they'll be like, what? Yeah, you got a tape recorder in there, bud? That's no, everything's great, thank you. That one's less scripted, but happens. Pay attention. Give a shit. You make me jealous. My memory is atrocious and getting worse. It is not. Just like everything else, it is not because I am hot shit. It is because I took several years to, like, hone that skill. Practice with, like, groups of 1 and 2. Not writing stuff down. And, like, have a little system in my head where I purposely ask questions like, oh, you're getting the... Like, I ask a lot of questions to the table. Like, oh, you're getting the beef and cheddar? We have, you know, little red ranch on there, okay? Yeah, the Arby's sauce, that cool?
Speed.
And then I can remember in my head what questions I asked along with, like, the picture I have in my head for the meal. So it's very much a learned thing. It is not just I was born being able to remember 6 people's worth of dinner at a time. And that goes hand in hand with giving a shit. I'm always trying to be a better employee at my job in that way. You know?
Friends till the end.
I should really pay more attention. As I say that, I should really pay more attention to pill colors, you know? Have you ever seen Bistro Huddy? I'm pretty sure you get a kick out of the videos. I get a kick out of the videos. I've never heard of it. You can DM me about it. I don't know what it is. Wow. Both of our treasure rooms are over here on the right. Just decided to walk into that one, get that out of the way. Yeah, I was looking for anything else that could be a reroll effect. This room again. Ooh, baby. Wow. So we're going to get several looks at Narky up here, which is great. Which is great, because this run is only to Mega Satan, because we already did Delirium. And then we can, again, just knock Mother out of the way and get another character basically completely done. This floor is insane. It is an XL floor. But yeah. Not quite the same as getting the 2 reverse stars on the basement one that we had on last stream, but we'll take it. Hello, Ellie. Lover stars and Perthrow. Did we carry Perthrow from the previous floor? We better get an R key. We might. I should probably have looked for the regular secret room first. It's tough with an XL floor. But if this is one of those rare, beautiful moments where I can get, like, the natty reroll machine, we're definitely clearing the whole floor, because a reverse judgment card would be delicious. Speaking of delicious.
Range up.
Do love me a good ghost pepper. Perthrow is on this floor. No, I mean, I couldn't remember if we found it on this floor or not. I don't think I'm not gonna play D8 games this time. The run's just good, I don't want to ruin it. I'm just a liar. I'm just a dirty liar. That's a ton of extra damage, though. We have eye drops, so my tier cap is broken a little bit, even though it's now lower. Yeah, 0.56 speed is not awesome, but that's awesome. That makes up for the tiers we just lost. Speed's the least important stat. I've been saying that for years. Yeah, we're gonna... I have 12 bombs. I'm gonna try and bomb for the secret room. There's a couple of places where it might be. I think I already checked below myself here. I did not check on the right, and I did not check on the bottom of this room. I wouldn't be surprised if it was over on the right side below that skinny room. I would like it to be here so I don't have to walk as much. Yeah. I think I've checked most places it can be. I think it's kind of gotta be over here, and every time I say that I'm wrong. Except for this time. I saw the machine spawn. I'm like, whoa! Wow. Jawbreak would be sweet too. If only we had gold pills, man. If you saw someone playing Isaac on their phone while serving, would you say anything? Happened to me once. Happened to me at my previous job. One of the cooks who had recently gotten hired was watching a lazy Matman video. And I talked to her a couple times, and she was real sweet, and I liked her. I liked her from the start. But I'm like, that Isaac? And she was shy. Little trans girl named Maddie, actually. She's been to the stream before in the past. It's been a minute though. And I've told this story, but I want to take that Jawbreaker. We have our tiers are a little bit handicapped because of the what's it called? D8 usage. So I think I'd rather have Cancer just because it makes a big difference. Murphys are different, Maddie, different Maddie. So I took their phone from them and then like put up one of my Isaac videos, the Dead God speedrun, and slid it back over to her and walked away. I came back a while later and it's just like, okay, all right. I'm like, we're gonna take this because it's speed up even though it's a damage down. That's how you make a friend. We were definitely friends. Shame we're getting this blank card late. Because at this point we kind of just gotta go. There is nothing else for us here.
The moon.
And it's a walk, but I think I'm gonna go back for that strength card. No R key, can we kill Jim? I did my best. We got the blank card after I already burned reverse stars, but we could have known that, you know? I guess I could bomb out some skulls, maybe get another reverse stars. That'd be sick. That's not that big a deal though. What is Lazarus Mother? Tiny Toma? We don't need it yet. I'll bomb double skulls. And get double skulls. Yeah, who knows? We don't have that many reverse cards up, so if we find a reverse card, it's likely to be something that can get us into our key. Hopefully it's not reverse lovers. Blank card reverse lovers, I tend to go a little too hard with sometimes. I know that about myself. Anywho. Oh, well. Almost just straight up murdered him. Cool. Oh, I guess our tier cap isn't that bad with eye drops. Very happy to have blind card strength though. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I was trying to think if I should have saved the reverse stars. I don't think so. Matthew, are you agreeing to killing me? What about the hours upon hours of entertainment I have brought to you in several different games? What about the amiibo tournaments? They mean nothing to you? We have another one coming up soon. Ish. You'd be Fox again. When's the next amiibo tourney? Probably close to the end of the year. Already have small rock. Would be nice to get one more soul heart. I guess it doesn't matter if we don't get one more soul heart, just because the strength card is going to... gonna delete a soul heart anyway after max health. Can I pre-save Lucas? No. No, gotta be fair. I'll start letting people know well beforehand though. As long as you're in the Discord. Are you in my Discord chat? It's a lot of fun there. We have a Minecraft server. Full bandage is good. It's always tough in this spot, because, like, I kind of want to preserve... I kind of want to preserve the angel chances, even though they only have one more angel room. Guppy's Paw is one Guppy. I don't think that's good. No, what's Discord? It's right above you in chat. Cool. Yeah, we'll just get some more keys. Neat. What's chat? Did you just leave text-to-speech on a couple years ago and you've just been shouting at your phone? You don't even know where you are right now? What does the XC mask mean? Where'd you get your name? I've been wondering that, and I just don't think I've ever asked. Because I've noticed you're on my keyboard in order. Oops. Yeah, we're still winning here. Mass I chose in like 2013. I don't have a story for that. Very poison type of you. Does ZXC your cat walked across your keyboard? Tell me I nailed it. One username I could use in more places, so I decided to try C-Mass. Like C-Moon from JoJo? It's a JoJo reference. I have never seen an episode of JoJo. Maybe someday. If I were to watch another anime anytime soon. Because I think like the newest anime I've seen is Cowboy Bebop. Remember what my name is from? Final Fantasy V, absolutely. Love Final Fantasy V. Is that or Gilgamesh? Gilgamesh? 1? Yeah, I think you, and I watch people draft MTG Final Fantasy. Yeah, ZXC Mass is unique enough, you know? Follow Age, welcome back, Flip Style. I hope it's been a good 10 days for you. I love Greg from Final Fantasy V. Excuse me. I'm a long timer now. I mean, in TikTok years, it's like a million. In Twitch years, it's like a year. Take it. I remember when it was only 7 seconds. How the time does fly, Flip Style. I do recall the called shot. The Christian Bale, check him. Welcome back. I'm still Jim. We're still Isaacing. Been pretty good so far. We got some nasty achievements out of the way already. And now I'm just doing a much easier one. Laz, Dark Room, Mega Satan. For Pandora's Box. Should we just do this now? Could have gone and found a secret room. Whatever. Maybe I should have taken Devils just because, like, we're going to Dark Room anyway, and then we're almost for sure gonna take Devil Deals. Should have taken the Guppy's Paw, assuming we're gonna get more. Yeah, wouldn't have mattered. I feel like I should go and look for the secret rooms if I can. Let's start here. Those are my guesses for super secret. I guess this could be the regular secret room next to me here. Cool. Because we do have another look at Narky if he drops Steam Sale. Neat. I'm not going to spend a million years looking for super secret, I don't think, though. But because we have that 4-pip dice room, that makes that real nice. We do just get to murderize stuff. That's pretty comfy. Let's see. I guess it's as likely as anywhere else for super secret to be down in this room, maybe? I don't know. That was excellent at the tourney. What, the Spelunky tourney? My commentary? If so, thank you very much. If not, I guess I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, indeed, I had a blast. Mock was a great co-commentator. The youngin' didn't quite know what to expect out of him. I think he did a fine job. Alright, so that 4-pip dice room rerolls all pedestals on the floor, so we're gonna go and see if our Steam sale has magically become an arcade. Everyone did a great job. It was such good Spelunky, right? It was so entertaining to watch. So entertaining to watch. The runs were wild stuff. I'm not going to take Chaos, because we have this blank card. And if I do find a reverse Lovers, or ideally a reverse Stars or reverse Judgment, I'm going to want to use it to force our key, as is tradition. Ate some teriyaki chicken that I made and failed. You failed at making the teriyaki chicken. Was it still edible, I hope? Yeah, we got a Chimera raid, like an hour or so ago. Got to tell him how cool he was. Mindy was in here, Roach popped in. Just always proud of the community. Iviori is here, but he lives here. Oh, I thought I killed him. I guess we can take the health up. We don't have these soul hearts. And this strength card does heal us. Kind of just like a better Yum heart from here. So we don't need to worry about coming in here. Teriyaki is always bad. That message has Facebook post energy, Dark Contrition. Or presidential tweet energy, one of the two. Same thing. Cool. Oh, didn't see the spikes there. Still fine, like I said, I have consistent healing. As long as I don't take too much more damage, no, it just doesn't matter. Is this not Facebook? I have been working on my SEO. If you type Facebook into Google search, like twitch.tv/Jim should be like the 3rd or 4th result. Hey, look, our speed is like positive now. That's neat. Apple Sodom's pretty good, but I don't think there's much that can get me to drop cancer here. Yeah, pretty significant tears up from just holding on to this thing. More than usual. Do you regret not taking Jawbreaker yet? Not really. Jawbreaker would have been great for sure. But because I'm shooting more tears, that means I'm shooting more Ghost Pepper tears, and Ghost Pepper just kills stuff that fast anyway, right? If you'd taken Jawbreaker, you would also be very correct. We can both be right. Thanks, Flip Style. Your post gave me a migraine. Appreciate it. Not so much a fan of that fella. Hope that's not controversial in my extremely gay Twitch chat. But Ghost Pepper's just goated. It's pretty good. It's a top 10 raw damage item, and it's got like good defensive utility. It's pretty good. If I'm really thinking about it, Ghost Pepper might be... It's not controversial anymore, I know. It might be... It might just be straight up one of the very best items in the whole game. It hard carries, like, everything. Look at that damage. Sure, look at that body. Cool. And we got a broken Ankh. Maybe I'll use that someday. I just realized who you compared my wordplay to. Old Sleepy Joe, huh? Let's not talk politics. I want to talk about politics. Brimstone bombs. If I could find like a bombs or key pill, I'd be more interested. As is, it's just like whatever. What's the difference between Ghost Pepper and Bird's Eye? Ghost Pepper shoots blue flame. Bird's Eye shoots red flame. Blue flame gets a little smaller as it travels across the stage and just goes through stuff. Red flame gets smaller if it absorbs enemy shots. So Ghost Pepper is... unless, like, I don't know, does the red fire do a little more damage or something? I don't think it does. And if not, then Ghost Pepper is basically just strictly better Bird's Eye. Which is crazy, because Bird's Eye is also a hard carry item. Yeah, buddy. Hello, Murphys. I was just talking about you. Do you wanna shout out your man's Twitch? Is he with you right now? Is he watching me? Can we get a username? Can we get some follows? You like Call of Duty chat? If not, I did not get his permission to say his name in vain. If not, so never mind. I prefer to have permission before I like send people over, even if it's only like 2-3 followers. Even if it's only 2 or 3 followers, especially knowing his personality. If my chat were to go over there and be like, hey, wait a minute, this Call of Duty stream is awfully straight, buddy. He'd be like, dude, what? Where's the Yuri? I was promised Yuri. Rude Killer 26. I forget that. Is it also rude just to look at that username and then look at him and be like, that is cute? Bird's Eye deals quadruple Isaac damage falling off to 2. Ghost Pepper deals 6 falling off to 3. Ghost Pepper is just way better than Bird's Eye. I thought there had to be something else, but wow. Does Bird's Eye trigger more often? It is cute, it is. Maybe if he starts streaming, he can earn a shout out. You're really good at Isaac? Why did Nightbot say Yuri? Does Nightbot say Yuri when other people say Yuri except for Yuribot? Because I feel like that would be a conflict about interest, right? It's a 4-letter name and now he's hot shit. I told the story earlier in the stream. Absolutely! When I was talking to this guy yesterday and he's like, how's the stream thing going? He's like, where can I find you? I'm like, Jim. Like, what's your username? I'm like, Jim. And Lil Murphy's. Maddie sitting next to me is like, with a B, it's silent. But absolutely I'm in my own head about it. Absolutely I'm like, yeah, 4-letter name, what can you do? Yeah, ain't no thing. Wouldn't you? Come on. Be honest with yourselves, chat. I'm not gonna lie to myself, so I certainly wouldn't lie to you. Yeah, it's cool I have a 4-letter name. That's why I did like a whole musical production about it, about getting it. I could have just come on and said it. It's awesome. I'm awesome because of it. Running up that gym? Raise your hand if you like are gonna associate that song with me forever now. I took it off my car playlist and I put myself singing it on there. That's how obsessed I am with being Jim. You know what sucks? Like 80% of what I'm saying is true. I am huffing my own farts about it a little bit still. I'm not sorry. I'm excited. I do think it's really cool. And yet here I am, just still playing the same Isaac challenge. Just squandering my four-letter goodwill. You know, not sorry about that either. Where did Funnel Man go? Bring back the tornado guy? He's still here. You want it that bad? How's that? I'm Tornado Man now. I'm not gonna put on the costume. Does this please you? You get sponsorships and only two of them as Tornado Man? All right, baby. Can we bring back Sunken Log? I think I took that one out of my OBS. I think Sunken Log is dead forever. That's a lie, I didn't. Chat, you're watching Sunken Log. Here's proof that I pre-recorded as little as possible for that stream that I did. Sorry for not understanding how Deathless Dead God works. Are unlocks that require dying already unlocked? Yes. As the progenitor of this challenge, the first person trying it, I made my own rule set. So I decided that I would use a third-party program to just have scissors and scared hearts unlocked from the start. I also decided, because I've had trouble with, like, the daily run glitching out or not giving me credit or whatever, and just the fact that it would be 31 really easy runs, I also gave myself all of the daily and online related achievements. So I've started each attempt with 8 unlocks. He left the game feed? Whatever. I've started each of these deathless attempts with several unlocks already unlocked. The gym and the clip link is so clean. What? I do not know what you're talking about. Oh, Jim playing The Binding of Isaac. I joke, but unironically, like, I'm still not used to it, but it still just feels really cool. It feels really cool to have, like, what feels like a special name on the website that I put so much time into and I like so much. You know? So I'm not sorry for being a little up my own butt about it. What's the Sunken Log lore? It was my old AOL Instant Messenger username that I just decided to steal from my uncle when I was like 15. It's pretty sick. I don't mind being like, yeah, 4-letter name. I don't feel guilty about it. I do want to be careful that I don't get to the point where I'm like, that makes me better than everyone else. The same thing with a checkmark. Like, I still look at my partner checkmark in chat and be like, I worked hard for this. It matters to me. Even if being a Twitch partner doesn't on its own confer any kind of additional benefit or responsibility or anything, it's still cool. I worked for it, you know? Totally forgot I had an odd leaf. Cool, we got Pandora's box. As long as I can rib you about it? Absolutely, yes. Stealing usernames left and right this gym. First, now you can't get poison type with an underscore, you can't get poison type no underscore. It's awful. Hey, we finally got Pandora's box like I was talking about. On the short list of things to do now is go and get Curved Horn with Judas, go and get Eternal D6 with Blue Baby, and what we're doing now, which might be the last run of the night. I'm sweaty and tired, and I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to go and unlock Tainted Cain, because I would like Soul of Cain. And then I believe next stream we're going to go and get Soul of Cain and go and get Soul of Eden. That's a great start. That's a great start for a character that starts with 1 lock 2. And then very possibly Mother's Kiss, yeah. I've done a little bit of Keeper. We don't have Tainted Keeper unlocked yet, but that's also going to be a priority, is just going and getting the Tainted characters that we don't have. Another part of the reason I'm going and getting Tainted Cain. Yeah, very, very pleased. Apple shouldn't be a Tears Up. It's a busted item. I'm glad it is. Like if Jawbreaker was a Tears Up and didn't take up a slot. Alright, So we have a tin rock up above us. Be real nice to get a bomb because I don't love being on 2 health ever. But Apple makes up for it a little bit. If I wind up taking a champion damage or an explosion damage or something, like, we can still kill stuff pretty efficiently. And all of our pills are good. Because, you know, Did I fully answer that question? Yeah, Deathless Dead God. I use a program called Steam Achievement Manager, which just lets me play around with my Steam achievements. That's why they're popping in real time. Which also, my Steam profile is public, so you can see, like, when the achievements popped and line them up with the timestamps of the stream. I don't think anyone's ever, like, honestly accused me of cheating or splicing runs, but just in case. I do play around with it every now and then, you know? First it was an 11-letter name, then it was 10, now 4. Following this trend, Jim's next username should theoretically be -32 characters. But then it's gonna overflow, and I'm gonna have the first Twitch name that's 255 characters. Underflow? Cheating? I mean, yeah, you could say that, like, doing the daily achievements automatically is cheating. You could say that pause exiting like I do sometimes is cheating. You could say that like trying to get extra R keys is cheating, you know? I'm happy with where I'm at and what I've done. Unfortunately, that is guaranteed to be range up on Kane with no other stats. But then again, that's not that unfortunate either, you know? Thanks for the answer. I assume that's what you did. Just want to make sure, also because it makes plenty of sense. Even if the dailies were consistent unlocks, I imagine spending 30 days on every new save. Yeah, if I were like a full-time streamer, that could be more appealing to me. But I have the idea, like, I said this might be the last run because I'm hot and tired, and then I'm not going to be back till Wednesday. And then every now and then I just cancel streams.
Explosive.
I only have so much time in my life that I commit to playing Isaac, to being on stream. And I didn't want to spend, like, I don't know, 15 hours of that on just doing Lilith normal mode, whatever, you know? If I'm not happy with that, with what you're doing, I wouldn't be watching you. I assume over the years I've had at least one hate watcher. It's statistically likely out of, like, the 3,000 people that have followed me, at least a couple had to be like, boy, I hope he dies so my favorite streamer can do this thing he's trying to do first. Boy, I hope he has a bad time so Fitzo has a better time, you know? It was me all along. That's you're the one doing that? Noted. Another tears up and spectral tears. Pretty nice. I'm not gonna argue with it. Hey, no such thing as bad press, you know? Yeah. Oh, my tears are so spectral. Look how spectral they are. I mean, Iviori, I see that little blue icon next to your name. That'd be a lot of hate. Yeah, we can come in here. Neat. Super neat. I could walk all the way back over there for that heart, but that'll take so long. Again, we have boss rush already. So, don't need to worry about our time. I think I'm gonna go in the shop, though. Good luck with the last run of the night. Thank you, Faye. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging around. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for being starry. Or is that just your eyes? Yeah, habit's good, but I'm not going out of my way for it. Could buy the pill too, but whatever. Yeah, we got a couple tears ups, and hopefully we can throw a couple razor blades into their eyes. If not, do not love fighting gurglings with little or nothing. Got the razor blades connect, huh? You planning on streaming any other games? I feel like you're streaming Minecraft to be a good time. Maddie, why are you not in my Minecraft server yet? I have a Minecraft server on my Discord. You could be playing with Kylie right now. You know that? Ooh, I think I do want a Guppy's head here. Maybe? Yeah. That's just better at clearing rooms, you know? Whoop! Whoa, whoa. Hop the Discord. You don't have to if you don't want to. Or if you don't feel like being in the Discord, you can just like text me and I'll text me your Minecraft username and I'll just add you. Could be playing and then eating the Glutton's box and promptly blowing it into a million bits. What? Yes, this is... I've been doing this Deathless Dead God business for literally years now, which is crazy. And I'd feel worse about doing that for such a long time and not accomplishing my goal if, one, it weren't, like, more about just the journey than the ending. It's been more about just having an excuse to play a lot of Isaac and, like, have a challenge than it has been like, oh, I desperately want to be the last one, or the first one to do this. Maybe that's just easier to say now that Vicfis was the first one to do this, but, you know. Totally taking that with one guppy at him. Maybe that's just a cope. I don't think so. With mods, in my eyes, it makes Vic's win no less legitimate, honestly. He had a couple little advantages. He still had to do the challenges. He still had to do... They. I'm so bad at that. Although I heard Vic uses any pronouns, so he, they, either way. I'm trying my very best. I'm just old. When Vic got it, they're using mods. To me, does not diminish it in any way, even if they did get incremental advantages from some things throughout the gameplay. You know. I'm in the Discord. Neat. Go check out dog memes. A lot of people have posted their dogs, and you can post your dogs too. Have you done that before? Have we been over this? I'm having deja vu. I would like to see more pictures of Thor. And your mom's new little dog. Prefers they, but won't be mad if you use other ones? Yeah. You just met her? You just met the dog? Chat room. Murphy's in chat. Her mother found a little abandoned baby wolf under her shed in her backyard. And I'm telling you, you really should see these pictures. If Murphy graces our dog memes channel with them, they're wonderful, and this dog is perfect. Dead cat's great. Dead cat's also perfect here. A live dog and a dead cat. Is she in Minecraft? The dog? No. Maddie, maybe. Which thinks she's a chow. She's got chow energy. Not as cute as you. I would take the compliment, but hard disagree. I haven't seen this dog. Way cuter than me. You have no idea. Not even close. Not even a competition. I say wolf. It looks like it's a puppy. It is a dog puppy, but has like little chow wolf looking energy. I hate when those things take forever to kill. Zoe, I asked you what dinner was, and you left. I'll send pictures tonight, then. Zoe, how was dinner? My dinner was orange chicken. I also have Chinese food. Look at us all have Chinese food today. Kylie picked me up some pork fried rice and a spring roll. The spring roll was delicious. The pork fried rice is waiting for me, which is making me want this to be the last one of the night. Just got back from shopping. I was at the Painted Jacob run. A-okay. Easy money. It went by fast. Like, it just kind of like, oh, we got it. Not a dog, but someone found a domesticated duck abandoned at a con I went to. They found someone who adopted after, and they could not find the original owners and just took him home. How can you tell a duck is domesticated? Maybe it was just like a really friendly wild duck. Always lasts just a little longer than I think it's going to. When Rag Mega goes wrong. Get out of here. Does not matter. Like, this run is one. I'm just gonna say it out loud. It doesn't matter. We got it. Oh, this run is extra one because now, chat room. Beautiful chat room. We are gupped. We have been gupped. It's silly. I'm gonna do it. It's funny, but this brings us back into this room with an extra half a heart. Oh. I thought we used him 5 times. Oh man, that would have been such a cool strat. He paid out too. God damn it. I'm proud of you. That would have been so cool. Neat tech, whatever. I screwed it up. Anywho. He wasn't native to the area, and I think his behavior didn't fit a wild duck. Cool. Some free duck. Go to a con expecting merch. Come home with a friend. I love that for your friend. Oop. Whoopsie doodle. Yeah, we're going back to that other cursed room, even though we are gupped. That was the plan. That's why I bought Voodoo Head. Watch as the Deathless Dead God streamer uses death abuse strats. Deathless is relative. Game over list doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Gotta hyphenate. Yep. I was gonna say, I could just walk into Gritty Jr. and die again, too, but I don't want to play too fast and lose my lives. As a Deathless streamer. Wow, Headless Baby definitely showing up for the Carrion Queen fight. Game over lists equals get good. I mean, hopefully this whole event, this whole Deathless Dead God thing has been a culmination of me getting good. I hope I'm good. Am I good enough for you, chat? Typo negative moment. Any typo negative fans in chat? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Not the blood type. Yeah, we're strong enough. I can just skip. You're for sure one of the best Binding of Isaac players. The band? No. No, you're not a fan? You know them, but you hate them? I like some. Yeah. I dated a goth girl for several years, like 10 years ago, and now they're just, like, permanently in my brain. I do not hate them, but I'm not a fan. I am. Just lukewarm on them, huh? That is your prerogative. Yeah, we don't need this Guppy's head anymore. We're just gonna Bible it up. Just gonna Bible it up. We can just use it now since we still have all of our dead cat lives. And then we can use it to get a whole bunch of health during the ascent. It also kind of ensures in a more real way that we wind up going heart container less. Add another less onto the pile. Heart container less into the beast fight so we can use that bed. Because I'm not 100% convinced that we have blanket unlocked yet, because I've done so few, so few beast runs, and therefore so few guaranteed beds. Anyone else bothered by how you throw Chaos Card in Isaac? I was expected to work like Bob's Brain or other actors, and it doesn't. I'd usually have to flip it from a height of at least a foot. And make sure it turns over at least 360 degrees the long way. As per the comprehensive rules for 3.5. It's not true. I think the dexterity cards are rule like 120 or something. But it's been years since I did my judge homework. Yeah, we'll take lighter. Lighter is fine, and we have enough keys here. Matter of fact, what if we just, you know, continued? Neat. Well, I said this Satanic Bible would be keeping us off of heart containers, but it's totally not going to do that now. 4.3.5 is the battlefield. Yeah, I super made it up and then I thought about it for a second. I think the rule for dexterity cards is like in the low 100s. Chaos card is based on Chaos Orb from Magic the Gathering, if any of you are totally lost, by the way. Yeah, lighter's gonna make Death's list a little less consistent. Don't care. Just get the occasional value and it'll be good enough. Ooh, even more gupped? I think we have enough keys, that's fine. It says every guppy's tail enjoyer. We find options or something too. We got a couple more shops coming up. Health is looking good. We only have one more actual boss fight. Just need to remember to find our Fool card. Or maybe there isn't even like a rule about dexterity cards. Maybe just like the rulings on them are all on Gatherer. I don't think so though. No, the comprehensive rules have to have a rule. Referencing, what, Chaos Orb, Falling Star. Are those the only two? Gotta be kind of careful with Pluto, because you can, if you go into a crawl space, you can slip between. There's silver border ones? Yeah, I know Chaos Confetti. Everyone knows Chaos Confetti. Everyone knows Chaos Confetti. I still think it's worth it to go and do the mom fight. We can go thieve an item from Boss Rush. What did I drop over here? Oh yeah, whatever I was holding for Fated Polar or whatever. Slaying Mantis. I admit I forgot about Slaying Mantis. That MTG ruling joke made me crack up on my way home. Good, nerd. Hello, Xenocide. Somebody look, it's gotta be in the low 100s. There was a time where I could pretty consistently tell you, like, point you within a couple pages to each MTG ruling in the rulebook. I can't find it. Can't you Control F Dexterity? Or Control F Chaos Orb? Or Control F Flip? Control F Trinisphere and just educate yourself a little bit. Black Candle's not that interesting just because we are going Ascent where we can't get curses, but whatever, it's 7 coins for a heart. It's fine. Alright, we've slipped Fated Polaroid into the photo slot over there. I am going to take Flatworm. I like Flatworm enough to take it over and a trinket that does something. Tough out there being the only Flatworm enjoyer on planet Earth. There's got to be others. Unglued had a whole bunch of them. There's handcuffs. There's the balancing one. Ah, whatever, it doesn't matter. I guess. We can join it up a little bit. We get to take our negative down here with us. Flatter razor blades, please. Yeah, there's one. Not even really flatter. Visually, they're just longer. Cool, cool. Fun fact, I have all of Unglued and Unhinged proxied. One of each card. I even used City of Ass in my Vintage Cube for a little bit. Form of Approach to the Second Sun. What a beautiful Magic card for people who are invested enough in the game to, like, understand what on earth is going on.
Tears up.
Shuffle yourself into your library. You, the player. I love Magic, dude. It is the best game ever made. Hokey Pokey Night of the Hokey Pokey from high school, yeah. Some of the very first Magic cards I ever saw were Unglued cards. I still remember, like, one of my friends being absolutely obsessed with BFM. Yeah, I don't usually take this, but this is a safe enough run. Happy to shed my last heart container to have it, too, you know?
Range up makes you large.
Cool, cool. Unglued Age liked fine wine. Unhinged did not. Unhinged came out in 2004, 2005. Whenever it came out, it was when I was an enfranchised Magic player. So I am old enough to have bought and drafted a couple of boxes of Unhinged with my Magic playing friends. It almost, I've told the story before, how it almost ended mine and Shark's friendship. Because for those who don't know Magic, I can still classify, don't worry, it happens to lots of wizards. The peel back to the flavor text, yeah. Even if you don't know Magic the Gathering, you know, you probably are nerdy enough if you're on Twitch to know it's like a collectible card game. Right? You play spells and you're a wizard. Unglued and Unhinged, the sets we're talking about are joke sets. Where it's like, I don't know, there's wacky cards where, like, one of the ones we're talking about is you have to do the hokey pokey to give your creature this ability. I would just casually drop 3 nickels and not react. Because that's just what deep pockets do. It's funny when it's 3 lucky pennies at once. But there was a mechanic in the second joke set called Gotcha, where you used this magic spell and it went to your graveyard. So it's like, you've used that spell, you can't use it again. But the Gotcha mechanic is if your opponent, for example, flicks the cards in their hands audibly, like they're shuffling them around, and you have this card that makes them discard a card that has the text Gotcha. The Gotcha mechanic is, if you hear your opponent flicking their cards, you can, at any point, you can say Gotcha and return that card to your hand so you make him discard another card. Love the Gotcha cards? I loved them too, until I played with them. There was one called Spell Counter, which is, it counters your opponent's spell as it's being cast. In other words, it's a spell that says, hey, whatever you're trying to do, you can't do it. Getting your spells countered is one of the worst feelings in Magic, it just is. And this card, Spell Counter, is the Gotcha was, if your opponent says the words spell or counter, you can say Gotcha and return it to your hand and counter your opponent's spell. Carnivorous Death Parrot? Yeah, I see you, ZXC. So I remember distinctly playing a format with Paul Shark and Handsome, where he was so frustrated at the Gotcha cards because I would bait him into saying the words. Like, he'd play a Storm card, and I'd be like... And he'd be like, okay, so I copy it 2 times, and I'd be like, you're not copying it. That's the only spell you played this turn. They'd be like, no, dude, I played a Brainstorm. I'm like, no, you didn't. It's only one... You only played 1 spell. He's like, dude, I played 2 spells. Gotcha, you said spell, return spell counter to my hand. And he'd be like, And he got so mad, he started putting a nickel in his mouth. And just like holding it there, like, to remind himself not to talk. And one of my proudest moments, I got him to, we brought it down a little bit. We brought, like, it's like, okay, I know you're mad. Until I'm like, he had it in his mouth and he was just mad. He's like, I'm only going to talk about Magic. And I'm like, I can't see that card from here. What does that do? He's like, when I cast a spell, you get a +1/+1 counter. Counter, gotcha! Return spell counter to my hand. And then he flipped the table and left, and we almost ended our friendship about it. He was mad at me for like a week. Shark, I know you're not here right now, or you'd be reacting very strongly to my retelling of this story. But the Gotcha mechanic was wonderful until you played with it. And then it was the most miserable goddamn thing in the world. Encouraging players in their game that they play with other people because it's like a community thing, because it's a connection thing, because it's the game that all your friends were playing and you like your friends, you want to hang out with them. Disincentivizing them from talking. There was a card that the Gotcha was if your opponent laughed. Disincentivizing them from laughing, from having a good time, from flicking the cards. In Unhinged Wrapped, the optimal way to play was arms at your sides, dead silent. You couldn't say attack, you couldn't say kill, you couldn't say creature. It was the most miserable draft experience. The most miserable draft experience. And I drafted Murders at Karlov Manor. Hilarious, but that set is horribly designed. It's still really funny, yeah. It is. That's not like him at all? Getting super butthurt about games? Well, What are the coordinates for gold in Minecraft? 7. Eventually we'll get ourselves a gold farm in the nether, and you'll just have infinite gold. Hello, Vera. Is Shark even on Blue Sky? Probably. Is this my shark? Oh yeah, look, that's Shark and his wife. They're so lovely. He has his profile picture. I'm not doxing him. It's Misprint Shark? No, that was for sure him. I've been looking at that face for 30 years. I'm not gonna take that so we can use the bet coming up. I got predicted? Yeah, get wrecked. I think he goes by Misprint Shark specifically for his Magic the Gathering misprints, which he is obsessed with. It's also why I'm not using that Satanic Bible, so we have room for a bet without taking a hit. His misprints are great, they really are. He has a bunch of test cards, he has a bunch of weird shit. What did I just said I'm not... Take another heart, excuse me. Ugh. All of a sudden, I'm really gassy. Good, this is the last round. Don't pick up that soul heart. You can take the rest, that's fine. We'll get maybe what if the late money equals power, that'd be nice. Bye, Drac, bye, Drac. Hi, you're cool, bye. And nice, I'm nice today. Thank you for coming through, thank you for lurking.
Wait! We need you! Your son!
Yeah, we can't really make use out of that tarot machine. We can't ditch cracked key, and I'm... Oh my goodness, it's 3 nickels! Oh my god, 3 nickels at the same time?
Don't leave us!
Oh, Jesus Christ! Anyway, we can't really use much for that because we already have cracked key that we can't get rid of, and we're not gonna find a better trinket than Flatworm. Shark dumped his lame comments on me the one time we met. Did he? That is true story. Cran has met Shark. I would love to hear more about that. Oh my god, it's 3 nickels! Yes. Shark just wants you to play Pauper? I was there when Mirrodin Block released. I've seen enough Mirror Enforcers and Frogmites in my time. Hand me a pack with everything valuable taken out. I thought that was me. I gave you 3 fake cards. 5? 5 fake cards? I didn't want it, but I touched it last. Quarters 5 nickels? What? I'm seeing Cranial Ram in Modern Horizon 3 getting mirrored in more flashbacks. Yes, sir. Overwhelmingly, sir. Made a Don Andres deck for my Commander Knights, and for some reason everyone targeted me. I don't know Don Andres off the top of my head because there's too many cards coming out and I can't keep up. Even though up until like 5 years ago I had encyclopedic knowledge of like every Magic card that ever came out. Now even I, the biggest, most autistic, how many spreadsheets do you even have, Jim, Jesus Christ, about Magic the Gathering, am disenfranchised and have a hard time caring. I blame Universe and Beyond. Especially Spider-Man. In Standard? Come on. I have too many opinions. We're gonna save it. Just listen. Just talk to any Magic player over 40 and you'll get the same thing. Brought me out of playing. I still maintain my Vintage Cube. Creatures you don't own but control have +2/+2 and Menace and Death Touch and are pirates when you cast non-creature spells. Make 2 tap treasures, yeah. Why would everyone jump me? That's so weird. Guess is back to Zur. I don't play Commander, but if I did, I would want to make Zedruu. -2 Dak Fade on the One Ring. That's a pretty positive experience. And then you +2 back Dak Fade and then get Orcish Bowmastered. I love my Zerdek. He is just a little guy. Just a little guy, right? I too grew up watching Voltron and wanting to be just like them. Zoids didn't quite do it for me. Power Rangers, though? It's fine. When was the last time you even saw an Armadillo Cloak win a game? You get to again tonight. I don't like the steep cost every other set. What? You have a problem with paying $800 to play Standard? Why? Why, Ollie? Alright, we're done talking about Magic. Yeah, playing a little fast and loose because we do have 7 dead cat lives, you know? Stream lagging or is my internet dying? Oh, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Weird that that's been happening lately. It'll be on the, it'll be fine on the VOD. I'm just gonna wait it out. Stream is hiccuping. I'm gonna keep talking like it isn't. I'm gonna keep reading chat like it's happening in real time, and eventually when you start answering me, then I know I'll have stopped dropping frames. It's a weird internet thing. Usually it'll start coming back like right around now, around 5,000 drop frames. Let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead. What, do you got a pot of greed over there? I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! This is what streaming without an audience feels like. I'm so glad I skipped this step. I thought it was me? Oh, Ursa. Ursa Mooney. It is not you. I hope it's not me for much longer either. I think we're coming back. Yeah, my bitrate's jumping back up. I'm dropping fewer frames. I think it's possible that I'm almost back. We back? We back, chat? I've been just sitting here talking this whole time. I've learned to just take the hiccups as they come. Let me know when you can hear the sound of my voice. I'm gonna type an F5 in chat so you can, so you know. You're back? Cool. Just talking through it. Yeah, it happens like, I've noticed sometimes when I'm watching YouTube, my stream, my video feed will freeze every now and then. But, when I see people going F in chat, I just look over, and if this little bar goes red for no reason, I suddenly drop like 5,000 frames over the course of 30 seconds. I don't know. If your router a huge bottle of water is scary your router. It's weird when that happens, but it'll be fine in the VOD when I post it. It used to be that would scare me a lot, you know? Chaos Orb your router, punch a hole straight through my wall. Is it Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic that has trap tricks? Yu-Gi-Oh! Has trap cards. Magic technically has trap cards too. You just set F5? Yeah, if you're getting a stream delay, you might want to refresh. Should I archive trap? For when you just really want to mill someone for 52 cards? Mind Break is dope though. Hi chat. Sorry at the end of the final boss fight we just cut out for a second, but this has been a pretty fine run. I don't think the outcome was ever truly in doubt. But thanks for being here on this Monday. Always happy the late mom's contact pickup, huh? GM Spy T up too. Am I crab walking? I was typing in chat and it got me blown up by a creeper. Oh no. Are you blaming Kylie or blaming me? Which chat were you typing in? Either way, I'm so sorry. We have an enchanting table. We can get blast protection now. Protection. Oh. Oh. I can always count on you to pick up a reference that even I forgot in my own mind was a reference. That's just something I say now. Neat. We're up to 383 achievements. We're up to half of the characters unlocked for Tated. Seems good. And now, I'm gonna go eat. I'm so excited for Chinese food. Thanks for being here on a Monday, chat. For everyone who's just refreshing the stream and just making it back, sorry. This has been fun. I hope you had fun too. And I think, let's see, where's Fitz in his stream? Ooh. Fitz is on a cool streak number. Oh, you want to stream? No! Leah! Leah, are you sleepy? Word redeemed? Yeah, I see it. I'm streaming, want to say hi because I haven't been to a stream since you rebranded. Really like your rebrand. Like, Jim is an awesome username. All right, cool, have a good one. Is this Leah? Leah, is this a thinly veiled attempt to get me to raid you when I already said we were going to raid Fitz because I never get to raid Fitzo? Is this Leah's sleepy propaganda? How dare. Anyway, we're raiding Leah. Can the raid message be gotcha? Only if you capitalize and punctuate it. But Leah is a sweetheart. Drop in for Mario Kart Mondays. Oh, sorry, Mario Kart Mondays. It's Monday, no A. Leah's very kind. Give her a raid if you haven't already. Tell her plushies are cute, and I will see you on Wednesday, chat. Okay, bye. I mean it. I mean it. You better send Leah love. In her thinly veiled attempt to get the streamer's attention to get a raid. Hi, Clover. Bye, Clover. Mwah. So glad to be able to stay to the end of the stream. Thank you for being here, Vampire. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay, bye.
We're riding on a pink cloud.